So here's a serious situation. A guy named Justin Avery, who's locked up by the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, is facing some pretty serious allegations. He's accused of sexually assaulting a woman inside the intake transfer and release facility, which is located near 27th Avenue and Lower Buckeye Road. This guy was arrested back on April 12th for allegedly assaulting 5 different women around Arizona State's Tempe campus. Fast forward to April 17th, just before 4 a.m., Avery was chilling on the male side of the court waiting area in that same facility when things took a dark turn. The whole scenario sounds intense and really concerning, especially considering the nature of the charges against him. It's a reminder of how serious and complex these situations can get in the criminal justice system. What are your thoughts on how these facilities handle cases like this? Some wild footage dropped just yesterday showing a group of suspects being chased by Texas state troopers. And get this, they're live streaming the whole thing. You can hear people on camera talking about not wanting to go back to jail and defying the law. It's like they're trying to come off as all tough while the chase is happening. But honestly, the most ridiculous part is how they're acting like they're untouchable. The way they talk, you can just tell they think they're some big deal. What this really highlights though is just how selfish people can be during high-speed chases. They don't care that they're putting everyone else's lives at risk, and they actually think the cops should just back off and let them go.
High-speed chase on them hoes.
From all the way from Odom.
All the way, they've been following us since Odom, or past Odom, before Odom. Exit right here.
Should I get off?
Exit.
Nah,
Yes?
nah, not yet. They're not gonna leave us alone until we get like 8. We're driving great, please.
They just gonna leave us alone, or they're not gonna catch us.
Get in the other lane.
Take them downtown. Let's get them hoes a run for their money since they wanna keep on playing.
They wanna have fun. Let's have
Let's run it. F it.
Nah, keep switching the cars. How you doing?
Switching lanes on them.
Go all the way to the west. Switch lanes. Switch lanes. Switch lanes.
Nigga, we got f***ing cops lighting our ass up, like straight up.
There's about 10 of them.
There's about 10 of them hoes behind us. They try to throw out the spikes already. We got away from them. Fuck that. I ain't going to the f***ing county. Not for 2 counts of harboring the future. Fuck no.
NACCAD or whatever? Or Bayfront?
Go, go, go.
Which way?
This way, this way, this way.
Get off?
Yeah, no, go, go. You should have went that way.
I say, let me get off.
Yeah, pass up that car, pass up that car.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh.
Follow it.
Run the red light. Fuck it.
Run the red light, yeah. Run the red light, nigga, go.
Oh, we almost caused a wreck, bitch. We're gonna be in trouble.
That's right, this driving.
They just need to fucking leave us the fuck alone. Be careful, B. Watch out.
They f***ing popped my tire.
Really?
Yeah. I literally have zero pressure air tire on my. Oh!
Get out of your head! Jump in your head! Get off the ground! Get off the ground! Get your hands up! Get out! Get off the ground! Get out! Stay right there! Yes, sir.
Please don't shoot me.
Put your face down. Put your
Yes,
face
sir.
down.
Yes, sir.
Put your face down!
Okay,
Get
sir.
down!
Sorry.
Get down on the ground! I got you. I got you. If you move, you're gonna get shot. Watch out, Chris.
What's up, Nathaniel?
I got you. We're good. We're good.
I know who you
Car's
are.
clear. Check the trunk.
Y'all ain't gonna hit me, right?
Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I've been looking for you, Cooper.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Please don't shoot me.
The funniest moment comes right after they crash. They've been talking big the whole time, but the second they crash and the officers catch up, it's a complete 180. Suddenly, they're acting polite and begging not to be harmed. Classic case of tough talk gone wrong. Back in 2018, Florida rapper Project Youngin was on Instagram Live when suddenly 3 gunshots went off and the phone dropped. Everyone was wondering what happened to him. His condition was a mystery at first, but then he popped back up on social media saying the whole thing was staged.
Yeah, that shit coming. You already know, man. Soldiers on the way, man. That's how we rocking, man. We ain't
Turns out he wasn't shot at all. It was all part of his new music video. Basically, he faked his own death just for clout. TikTok user Raymond was just doing his job one day while working for the delivery service company Last Mile in Atlanta, Georgia. Things took a wild turn when he encountered an irate customer. This woman was furious because she hadn't been prepared for the scheduled installation when the crew arrived, and they didn't do exactly what she wanted. In a fit of rage, she resorted to some extreme tactics to try to change their minds. One of the most shocking moments was when she approached their work truck wielding a hammer in her hand.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Look at this woman.
No, ma'am. Not 400. Ma'am, we can't do it, ma'am. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. You have to call it. No, ma'am. You have to call a service call.
You can beating on my door and beating on
Yeah,
my
ma'am.
window.
You can't.
You gotta let go of my truck. So
Yeah,
I can
you
drive.
gotta let go of the truck, ma'am.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
You're going to get hurt.
The job, it's got the whole
Because you have to call for a customer service call, ma'am. Your stuff wasn't ready by the time we was here.
It took me 10 seconds to
Ma'am,
punch
you have
the
to let
hole.
go of my car.
You have to let go and call
You
it.
guys could have done the job.
No, it's insurance. I try to explain it. We can't do anything that we're not supposed to be doing. You have to let go of my car,
I
please.
can't hear what he's saying.
He said he's done his job. He explained the insurance policy to you. It's against.
Ma'am, you have to let go of my car.
It's against our
Finish
insurance.
the job.
It's
Ma'am,
against
please
our
let go of the
insurance
car.
policy, ma'am.
No, that's not true.
It is true. You can ask Costco's, ma'am. You have to let it go,
You're
ma'am.
going to have an insurance policy by hitting your truck with all this stuff.
Ma'am,
Okay,
you have to
please,
let go.
please
Please,
let go of my
let
car.
go, ma'am.
No, you need to come
Please, ma'am.
finish the job.
Ma'am, we will let go, ma'am. We will just call a service call. You got to let go of it, ma'am.
No, come
Man, you know what? Call the
finish the
cops.
job.
Call the cops.
All right.
I can. Ma'am, let go, please. Let go of the truck, ma'am.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Let go of the
All I
truck.
ask
You have to
you
let go of
do
the
is
truck.
Come finish the job.
You have to let go of the truck, ma'am. You have to let go of the truck, ma'am.
You guys, all I had to do was punch that hole.
But ma'am, you have to be ready by the time we get here. A service call, they'll come right back out. They will come back out.
You're not telling me.
I'm telling you the truth, they will come back out.
It was a tense situation, and you can only imagine how Raymond and his co-workers felt as they tried to de-escalate things. It's a wild reminder of how delivery drivers often deal with unpredictable and sometimes dangerous situations on the job. In May 2023, a devastating fire broke out in an under-construction apartment building in Charlotte, North Carolina. The situation was dire as over 90 firefighters rushed to the scene to battle the blaze and rescue anyone trapped inside. Unfortunately, 2 construction workers found themselves stuck on the 6th floor, surrounded by flames and smoke. One of the workers, a father of 4, streamed the whole terrifying incident live from his phone.
and I can't get out. It's getting harder and harder for them to see us. We're gonna have.
You could hear the desperation in his voice as he pleaded for help, saying things like, "I can't get out, it's getting harder to see."
Help! Help!
With the smoke growing thicker by the second, they were running out of oxygen, and the firefighters faced challenges locating them amidst the chaos.
It's on fire. I'm at work. Somebody send help. We're in South Park. Help!
To make matters worse, the raging fire made it impossible to reach them, with temperatures soaring above 2,000 degrees. Sadly, despite the heroic efforts of the firefighters, both workers didn't make it out. It's a heartbreaking reminder of the dangers that can arise in such high-risk jobs. Alright, so if you're a skeptic when it comes to ghosts, check out this video and let me know what you think afterward. It was caught on CCTV and shows something pretty bizarre. A bicycle just starts rolling forward, with no one around to push it. Then out of nowhere, it just topples over like it hit an invisible wall. I mean, I've got no logical explanation for it, but I'm curious, what's your take? Could it be a ghost? Or is there some other explanation? Let me know what you think. A Jeep Wrangler flipped onto a tow truck, and the whole thing was caught on camera.
All of this instead of just paying $63. All of this instead of just paying $63. Did you turn the car off?
The driver, a woman, managed to get out of the car quickly, clearly shaken and rattled from the incident. A jaw-dropping accident video is a powerful reminder just how important it is to wear seatbelts and have working airbags. The footage shows a high-speed crash, but thanks to being buckled up and protected by airbags, the people inside walked away with only minor injuries.
Sí, está vivo, está vivo.
It's a clear example of how these safety features can literally be the difference between life and death. After clearing a call about shots fired with no witnesses or shell casings found, officers suddenly rushed towards a house engulfed in flames. With no time to waste, several officers sprinted inside the burning building, risking their own safety to see if anyone was trapped.
Right down the street from the shot spotter. It's in the flame. We need CFP out here.
6100.
We just forced entry into 61B. Oh shit! Hey, you guys, the roof's caving in! It's not safe, the roof is caving in already. Hey, get out, Brandon!
Brandon!
Hey, start getting the other neighbors out!
Where's Brandon?
Brandon, where you at?
Is there anybody else?
She said just the dog.
Dog's out.
Neighbors are saying there's an elderly lady who lives in there.
Is there people that live upstairs?
Anybody live upstairs? Hey, yo, there's somebody up that lives upstairs too. Come on. Upstairs? Yeah.
Goddamn. Police department! Come on, the house is on fire. Let's go.
Inside!
Hurry up!
Let me get my brother.
Quickly, let's go.
Sir! Sir!
Let's go.
Anybody hear that? 193, the bottom should be clear.
Quick, let's go. Let's go.
I had to wake him up.
Let's go. Out. Come on.
I'm coming, buddy.
You're good. What's his name?
Sean.
Sean, let's go. Come on, man.
Oh, God damn it.
I think she's not a 61B. She should be out driving in the alley now.
Come on, man. Just go. Go.
I gotta get my fingers on, boy. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
You got my lockbox here?
No, fuck it, dude. You gotta leave it. The other side's already caving in.
Is it? Hey, buddy, is there anybody else in there but you and your mom? No.
Come on, bud. Come on.
You're the only one.
We'll get you something to put on. Watch your step. Come here. Come on. He's getting one female out up top. She coming?
Female and his kids out. They should all be out.
Hey, if you want to make sure, because fire's gonna clear this out, we don't want it to blow up and go over here. All right, awesome.
Yeah, I'm out of the way if it gets too bad. That hole. 61. Come on. Is there anybody else inside? Is there anybody else inside?
No.
The dog?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, dear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's just get away from it, okay? 193. I got one person out back.
Is anybody else?
She said just the dog. Come on. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Is there anybody who live up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Hey, Joey, there's somebody up that lives upstairs too. Come on, let's just get away from the house. Yeah.
I don't know how they're getting me.
Dear, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you lean on this car so I can go help them? Just lean on the car. Is there anybody else inside of there? No? Hey. 193 at the bottom should be clear.
Let's go, let's go! I had to wake you up. Please! Go out, come on. Please! Is anybody in here? Get out, the house.
How many people?
Get out, the house is on fire. Come on, go. Come on. House on fire, we're gonna get out now.
Come on.
Right now, no.
The floor is gonna cave. Come on, hey son, let's go. Let's go with me. Come with me. Come with me. I know it's scary. Come on, the house is on fire downstairs.
What?
We're going outside.
Let's go.
Anybody else in here?
No.
Be careful. Just down the steps. You got a juvenile coming out. Hey, buddy, is there anybody else in there but you and your mom? No? Hey, she's the only one. Let's go! You got him a blanket?
One female out up top.
Yeah. Female and his kids out. They should all be out.
Somebody is out.
Dear, I need you to get away from the house.
We need everybody out.
I'll bring
Back here, back here.
The intense rescue, all captured on police body cam footage, shows officers pulling people to safety just in time. This heroic effort saved multiple families from the fire. An Oklahoma police officer, D'Angelo Reyes, was charged with sexual assault after a woman accused him of assaulting her on April 17, 2022. The department released body cam footage showing Reyes engaging in an inappropriate conversation with the woman while on duty, searching for a murder suspect. The clip led to the disturbing headline, "Cop accused of sexual assault after body cam reveals him hitting on woman."
Okay.
I mean, I heard some noise that direction, but I didn't.
Okay. Oh, do you live around here?
Yeah, I stay at the motel.
Oh, which one?
The studio.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
My name?
Mm-hmm. I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you.
You're sexy. Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know. I'm sorry, but like,
I mean,
I'm just like, damn. You just chilling tonight? Okay. If I'm wandering around, where should I wander?
probably somewhere around the Studio Star.
At the Studio Star. Okay.
As the conversation continues, Rise asks the woman if she has a room at the motel.
Most people call me Red.
Red? You got a room? Okay.
It's me and my dog Felony.
Oh, really? Okay.
Reyes resigned on June 9, 2022 after 5 years with the Tulsa Police Department and was arrested the next day, facing first-degree sexual exploitation charges. While he pleaded not guilty and admitted his behavior was unprofessional, he continues to maintain his innocence according to his attorney's statement. This one's definitely tough to explain, so this guy had been noticing some strange things happening around his house and decided to start filming it all. First off, while he was sleeping, a door just swings open on its own and he wakes up completely freaked out. Later on, it gets even weirder. He notices what looks like someone punching the shower curtain in the bathroom, but when he pulls the curtain back, no one's there. Things don't stop there though. Another door moves by itself and then the lights start flickering on and off for no apparent reason. I don't know about you, but what would you do if you were in his shoes? A wild cell phone video shows a man clinging to the front of a moving school bus, angrily demanding the driver to open the door. The man was reportedly furious because someone on the bus threw a bottle that hit him. In his rage, he jumped onto the hood, trying to stop the bus. He was eventually arrested after this chaotic stunt. On January 28, 2024, while on routine patrol, a deputy was flagged down by a woman claiming her neighbor had attacked a teen who was simply handing out flyers offering yard work.
As I'm putting up my groceries, I heard stuff.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay, stay right there. I'll be talking to you in just a second.
So my kids are out riding their bikes, so I heard yelling. I'm like, okay, one of my kids are fighting, whatever. Come out. And she was like, oh, like, she tried to steal his bike. Like, it was her. She was the aggressor.
Okay.
So I saw the same thing. I'm on my way up to Montgomery, and I saw these two in some sort of verbal argument. And
hey, stop, please.
And then she physically, so she began to chase him, and then she went after the bike, and it was when he took his bike back from her that she struck him several times, and he just kind of shielded himself, walked down the street. That's when I stopped.
I stopped him. I just was like, I don't know what to do. Can you call the cops?
So you saw her hit him?
He went into this house right here. He started walking away, and then I was getting ready to call. I was getting ready to
stay in your porch. Stay on your porch. I'm not going to tell you again.
Okay.
Stay on your porch.
I'm going to go back to my house.
Where do you live at?
Right there,
Okay.
where I told him to stand.
Okay.
Just my stuff's open. I don't.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll come get some information from you in a minute.
Sorry.
10th floor.
No, not her. Not the one by the cops. The one behind. Who done it? Over there.
Stay over there.
Ma'am?
Stay over there.
Go get her.
Stay over there.
Find her son.
Let me do my job, please. Let me do my job.
You need to go get her.
Let me find out what's going on.
Do right, man. She gonna put her hands on him.
Hey, I just got here. I'm trying to do my job. Please, let me do my job.
Got a phone call that somebody's attacking my son.
And I'm trying to find out what's going on. I just showed up too.
Well, don't let her go.
Sir, look at me.
I'm standing here. Go get her.
Stand over there. Let me talk to your son. I don't know what's going on.
She tried to attack you.
You weren't here. You weren't here. Let me talk to him, sir, please.
Yeah.
I've got to do my job.
Yeah,
Please. Please. Tell me what's going on, bud.
I was putting flowers all up on houses.
Sure, right.
Thank you.
I went over there to that house and I was about to put a flower up. She started talking to me and I couldn't understand what she was saying, so I came closer to her. And she's like asking questions like where my dad works, why am I trying to do this and all that. And then she just stole my flowers. And I was like, can I get those back, please?
So she grabbed, you had a bunch of them? She grabbed a bunch of them?
Yeah, this orange thing.
Yeah, he's trying to make money.
And I'm good with that. Yeah. That's okay.
And then she ran over there to that house, said,
get his information, please.
She went over to that house, so that one I can't really see too well because she stole my glasses too.
Where she still got them?
Did she break them?
I can't tell you. She took
them off her face?
Yeah, I'm telling you. She tried to put her hands on me.
Okay. Will you guys do me a favor? Hang here for a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
She just went around that corner over there.
Yeah.
The police footage that followed shows the incident escalating as the woman became irrationally angry and aggressive toward the boy. She seemed paranoid and demanded the boy leave her alone, even though he was just trying to work.
Hello?
Yeah.
What happened with you and this young fellow over here?
Came over my house and said, sir, get away from my house.
Okay.
He said, I'm selling a stir.
So he came to knock on your door?
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
I gave you the paperwork.
Uh-huh.
I was so scared. He said, I'm going to get you a subpoena. Sir, leave me alone. The paperwork here. I ran into my neighbor's house. So scared. He called 911. I hope he did. I ran into my house and I went to bed. But, yeah, he scared me.
How did he scare you?
Did you get the paperwork?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. told him leave me alone.
But how was he scaring you? What was he doing that was
He
scary?
kept banging on the door. Went around the corner banging. I live by myself. I'm scared. I said, leave me alone. He banging.
What's your first name?
Tina.
Who cares?
Why?
I care.
I live here. I pay for this house.
Simple. Okay. Well, finish your story.
No, I'm good. Are you good?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So he's knocking on your door,
He won't,
trying to sell you something.
He won't leave my house.
And what made you run across the street to your neighbor's house?
What would you say? I live.
I'm asking you. I wasn't here. So, I mean, I'm just
Okay.
trying to understand what was going on that would make you run to your neighbor's
Let
house.
him figure it out.
You can't go inside yet.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For battery on a juvenile.
Juvenile again.
Yeah, he's only 17 years old. Don't pull away and don't resist.
I told him get out of my yard.
Well, when you call him over to your yard,
I did not.
ask him to come to your yard,
No,
then you
you
go
don't.
break into your neighbor's house
No, you-
without permission and try to destroy his property that you took out of his hand.
My neighbor said that.
You did that.
You did that.
Did my neighbor say that?
All right.
Wow.
Walk this way.
Can I get my shoes on?
You can walk this way.
Now I'll loosen. No, we're gonna go right here. I'll loosen the cuffs for you and everything. Just have a seat for me real quick.
I haven't done nothing.
Oh, sit down.
In the end, the woman was arrested for her bizarre and wild behavior. TikTok user Love Reigns was having a nice sunny day at the community pool when they noticed a woman nearby loudly cursing, despite being surrounded by young ones, so they asked her to tone it down. It seemed like common sense given the situation. Now, we don't know exactly how politely they asked since the recording starts afterward, but the woman's reaction was completely over the top.
Over here, we have little kids over here.
Talk to me again.
Well, this is my kid.
To you. We have kids here.
Hey,
I asked you like a woman.
did it nice.
You could have did it nice.
You were yelling and cussing. We have children over here.
If you want to talk to me, come up to me and talk to me. Girl, I'm happy. I'm a hey, shut the up. You don't know how old I am. I don't give a how old you are, girl, bitch. You about to find out. I come find out. What's up?
You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead.
You don't know me, bitch.
You need to go ahead.
You don't know me.
You need to go.
Jayla,
you're in a pool where there's kids.
I do, and everybody else. I'll spit at you. What's up? You don't know me.
And you go to jail.
You wish I would. You wish I would.
Please
You wish I
spit.
would.
Please
You
spit.
wish I would. You wish I would.
You will go to jail. You will go to jail.
You like to go to jail because I don't give a bitch. I stay here, ho. None of that. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, wherever the I am. I don't give a. I don't give a. I know you don't. I don't give a. Because I'm at home talking, bitch, because you're talking to me and I'm talking back to you. Because you're talking to me. But did you not just yell at me?
You have kids over here.
But did you not? Get your kids. Look, your kids look dumb.
No. Your kids look dumb. Did you say that?
Things escalated quickly and she ended up getting arrested, hauled off in handcuffs, and, as far as anyone knows, never seen again at that pool. That definitely sounds eerie. It's strange how things like audio glitches or distortions can make something as routine as testing a phone take a creepy turn. The sound, if it really does resemble screams, could easily freak people out. In reality, it could be a variety of things, maybe the water rushing into the phone's microphone, or just the phone struggling to record properly in those extreme conditions. Electronics, especially when exposed to unusual environments like a hot spring, can sometimes produce odd feedback or interference. Still, it's no wonder that viewers are creeped out. When something sounds that unnatural, it's easy to jump to conclusions or imagine the worst. That mysterious audio could easily lead to a lot of speculation, and it seems like the kind of thing that would keep viewers coming back for another listen. Could it be just a technical issue, or is there something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? Either way, it makes for an interesting twist and a simple durability test. The crazy encounter happened on a Friday afternoon, just about a mile off the coast of Oahu. Scott Haraguchi was out fishing in his kayak when he heard a strange whooshing noise, which he later said sounded like a motorless boat. Moments later, his GoPro caught the terrifying scene of a massive tiger shark ramming into the kayak and taking a bite out of the side. The impact nearly flipped the kayak, and Scott screamed in shock.
Ah! Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me.
It was a wild moment as the huge tiger shark bit into the fisherman's kayak off the coast of Hawaii. So here's the scoop. Orlando officers pulled over a 2000 pickup truck after getting a tip that the passenger was slinging drugs near a school zone. The passenger, a big dude with a violent past and a gangster rapper who brags about his illegal activities in his songs. Classic, right?
This your truck?
Yeah.
How long you had it?
Friday.
Friday? Right on. Okay, cool. What year is it?
To the studio, right over here on
No, I said what year is it?
Oh, it's 07.
07? Right on.
I mean, last weekend, right? We was at, what's the shit called? What's the club down here?
Right here?
Not this one. The one up on the hill.
It's the one right here where they had the
Temple.
fight night?
No, not the one where they had the fight night. It's the one way down. It's like an after hour.
When the officer stopped the truck, this guy decided to make a run for it. Picture this, a 400-pound rapper trying to escape on foot. The chase was on as he jumped out of the car and bolted through the streets.
You said right? Is that? Do me a favor, step out for me, step back here for a minute. Just right in the back. Step around the back of you, Carmen. You got any weed on you, bud? What's that? No? Which one you got? Okay. Spread your legs. You spread your legs. Out. Mike, you dropped the gun! You dropped the gun! Please stop, get on the ground! Please stop, get on the ground! Please stop, get on the ground! Tasty, Mike! Get on the ground, put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Go get the car. Yeah, can you get your car? Yeah, we need Put your hands behind your back. Charlie 69, secure in 1.
Charlie 60, your intersection is location.
Right. Give me a cuss.
Center lane. Yeah. And we get wind of Teletype real quick, I think Charlie 69.
Headquarters, we're over. Detaining 1, J-Way. Give me a hand. Response resistance.
Are you guys 10-4?
Yeah, we're 10-4. County's out with us. He's securing the driver. We're 10-12 across the street with the passenger. He dropped a 0 and tried to jump in another car. Unrelated.
Copy that. So you guys are 10-4, right?
We're 10-4. If someone could get with County, I think he's detaining the driver right now. You all right? Are you okay?
Yeah, we're holding traffic off the shoulder.
Sit up. You okay?
What happened?
Well, you got tased when you ran from him and the gun fell out of your pants.
What gun?
This one right here.
That's not my gun.
It's right on my camera, buddy. I felt it. You ran. It fell out of your pants. Well, it may not be yours, but it's on you.
It wasn't on me.
Okay. You can figure that out later.
That wasn't my gun. That wasn't my gun.
I don't care if it was yours or not. It was in your pants. Figure that out.
That wasn't in my pants.
Okay.
That was not my gun. That was not my gun.
First name.
Where's on the line right?
Your whole name. All right. Right now you're under arrest. You ran from the police. Before I ask you any questions about what happened, this isn't like an interview from Sergeant Scott about the use of force. We're talking about the actual criminal actions of what's going on. All right, I'm gonna read you your rights. And after that, if you decide to talk to me, we can talk. All right. Have you ever been read your rights before? No? You ever been arrested before? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? Just give me a verbal yes or no.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He thought he could get away, but the officers weren't having any of it. They chased him all the way to a gas station where he ended up cornered and caught. Talk about a wild scene. He was arrested right then and there, and it's safe to say this wasn't the escape he had in mind. The Cleveland Division of Fire is reaching out to the public for help in locating a man suspected of setting a car on fire last month. The incident happened on May 31 around 11:10 p.m. at West 48th Street and Franklin Boulevard. Fire officials say surveillance footage captured the suspect, who was wearing a bright yellow top, pouring gasoline all over a black vehicle both inside and out. After igniting the fire, he made a quick getaway as flames erupted from the car. He was last seen climbing over a white fence before disappearing from sight. If you have any info about this arson suspect, the fire department would love to hear from you. In a wild scene on a San Francisco freeway, a thief suddenly leaps out of his vehicle, shatters a car window, and robs the driver in broad daylight. It all happened so fast that the driver barely had time to react before the thief made off with their belongings. This brazen act has everyone talking about how unsafe things are getting out on the roads. What a crazy situation. So back in July, the cops got a call about a guy who was causing a scene at the neighborhood pool. As soon as they rolled up, they could tell this dude was not having it. He was really giving the officers a hard time and didn't hold back on the insults either.
I don't play that, bro. There's kids in this neighborhood, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, bro. I'm really might share shit with it, bro. No, that shit, bro.
What's your name?
Michael Jones, bro. Born November 17, 2000, bro.
Gotcha. That's just
away from a 6 minutes twin, bro.
I was trying to...
No. Father born November 4th, 1966. Right.
Yes.
And my mom said, what is wrong? I was like, oh.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh, y'all got me up right now, bro. And I don't know if all my homies gonna be here soon, but this shit was fucked up today.
Were you meeting them to hang out at the pool today or what?
Yeah, because it's recreational now.
Gotcha.
Ain't no Hillary around this bitch.
No.
Yo, what do you share, kid?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Alright. Okay. Alright, so we on the same team right now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Let's do a big pit walkthrough. You ready?
I don't know what that means, man.
I don't walk through with Gucci's on my feet. Who got more money, you or me? Big Bitcoin out this bitch. Got a whole escort to the pool, bro. Presidential stat, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Got big Jesus out this bitch. I'm so fucking funny, bro. Nigga, 2027 is our fucking time capsule. What the fuck you got going on, bro? Y'all know me, so let me get my ID.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll get that and perfect.
Hey, y'all can keep it, bro.
We don't want to keep it, man. Keep running for me. So
we here? It's hot out today.
Yeah, somebody called in that he was possibly harming himself.
Look, alright.
What are you showing me, your teeth?
And my scars, my wounds, my purple hearts.
Your purple hearts?
My brothers. Like, we're not on the same team.
No, we're not.
Okay.
So why are people calling you? Is you yelling and saying you're the Axeman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolverine.
You're Wolverine.
Somebody brought 3 out. 4. Left one.
What? 3 what out?
Saws.
Saws. What's a saw?
1, 2, 3. 4 cameras right here. All these on camera, bro. So I'm not worried about it. Nobody pulling no blocks because I don't got no guns on me. Why would anybody pull a Glock? Because y'all got 230s and you got one on your hip. 230s? You got 30s on right
30,
now.
what's a 30?
33. Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, 23rd day, resurrected from the dead. June 04, 1966. Father born.
20? Yeah.
My G card better?
You feel better now?
Yeah, I feel better.
So can we talk for like 2 men without having this whole
shenanigans? Yeah, let's just talk for a minute. Let's just talk for a minute. Talk for a minute? What the fuck we finna talk about? We need to take you and your goon to suicide squad here. So do I gotta call Bobby Fischer?
Yeah, call Bobby Fischer.
It's summertime. I don't know why the fuck you out here.
That's what I'm trying to understand. I hear talk.
Go ahead, talk. We're talking right now. 3-on-1. The team.
No, you're spitting all these numbers and cussing and stuff.
999, nigga. No, you got me fucked up bringing Jesus out
It
this
doesn't make
bitch.
any sense.
You got me fucked up like I want to come over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cause a disturbance, you keep on getting loud.
Eventually, they had enough of his nonsense and arrested him for disorderly conduct. But here's the kicker. When they were cuffing him, he claimed that getting arrested would actually help his rap career. Yeah, you heard that right. Talk about a wild mindset.
Come on, we are outside.
No, we outside right now.
What's your name again, Michael?
Hey guys, can I ask you a question real quick? Why you guys bringing like
Michael, come here, man.
Michael? Thank
I'm sorry.
That's what the okay then, you
All
got
right,
my
man.
back.
So, here you go. You're going to come with us today.
No.
Don't fight with us. Don't tense up your arms.
Don't tense up my arms.
Just relax.
Don't tense up my arms because all my belongings and my IDs over there. And
Yeah,
I
we'll
gave
get
you the
that.
most respect till you signed me.
Did you? So, yelling profanities around children.
And I said, in the name of Jesus.
Look at.
Don't touch
boy.
me.
Stay back here.
Back up. Don't get my personal
20 years
space.
old.
You'll regret that.
I'm 20 years
So
old.
listen to me. There's children here,
Big
right?
Jesus.
There's children here. You're running your mouth. These kids feel uncomfortable.
Come on, man. Don't. If he's talking to you, give him respect.
So
No, you're not grabbing
that
my shit.
silly smile ain't helping you.
all right,
When the
all
police show up, talk and be respectful. When you start shouting, running your mouth, using profanity, and children's around, you make people feel uncomfortable.
Excuse me, what's your
No,
badge
I ain't
number?
done finished. I'll tell you when I'm done talking. I'll tell you that. But you can't act like a fool like this
All
around
lives
children.
matter. All lives matter.
Sergeant Patterson.
All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. What you talking about?
Sergeant Patterson.
All lives matter.
Did you want my ID number?
Yeah.
6922. Keep it in your head.
Really?
And then what?
I'm gonna bury
So the
that
next time
shit
you come out
with
here,
a bone.
do it. Do it.
Without even having
Hey, so check it out. Next time, you want to bury that shit with a bone, right? You got something to take it with me? You know my number, right? 911. I'll come.
9/11.
And then deal with it. And then deal with it.
Oh, 9/11, huh?
Mm-hmm. Instead of flapping your gums and doing nothing.
And I need Purple Hearts. A ribbon.
Okay.
I'll golden.
This whole episode just screams SoundCloud rapper has a meltdown after getting kicked out by his mom. So on September 16th at around 3:39 p.m., the Pleasant Prairie Police noticed a limousine cruising along at a snail's pace, way below the speed limit. The officer pulled the limo over for a registration issue near the 9200 block of Sheridan Road, but the driver had other plans and took off, sparking a chase. This guy tried to zoom past traffic on the shoulder but ended up losing control and crashing into a ditch. Instead of sticking around, he bolted from the vehicle, and that's when the foot chase began. Other officers from Pleasant Prairie and Winthrop Harbor jumped in to set up a perimeter.
Get on the ground! I'm running after him. Put your hands on your back right now. Get on the ground! Listen here. Hey! Don't bite me! I need help!
They spotted the suspect a few blocks away, but he darted into a wooded area. That's when they unleashed canine chase to track him down. Officers quickly closed in on him. One officer found him hiding out in the woods, but things got messy when the suspect decided to put up a fight. He even bit the officer. Thankfully, canine chase came to the rescue, biting the guy on the arm and helping to bring him under control without any more drama. In the end, no officers got hurt during the whole ordeal. When they searched the limo, they found meth and other stuff that pointed to drug dealing. The suspect was identified as 37-year-old Bradley R. Semrich. from Portage, Wisconsin. He was taken to a local hospital for a checkup before being booked into the Kenosha County Jail. Turns out Bradley had a bunch of outstanding warrants and was a convicted felon. He faced a laundry list of charges including fleeing and eluding, battery to an officer, recklessly endangering safety, resisting arrest, possession with intent to deliver meth, carrying a concealed knife as a felon, felony bail jumping, and multiple warrants. Quite the day for the police. That sounds like a total nightmare. Finding a few spiders is one thing, but discovering a whole swarm crawling out of the walls takes it to a whole new level. It's like something straight out of a horror film, where the situation just keeps getting worse the more you see.
Room, and she says, "Mommy, you've got a bunch of spiders up there. Little babies one." And it's like, "Oh, that's not too bad. It's just like maybe 50, 60. But then she says, "Look in the other corner. There's more. And they're alive."
I can't even imagine how she stayed so calm in that moment. Most people would probably freak out or run out of the house as fast as possible. The idea of so many spiders living inside the walls is beyond disturbing. It makes you wonder just how long they were there and what else might be hiding in the house.
I think the baby huntsman, I'm not sure.
Older houses tend to have little cracks and spaces where pests can settle, but this is like a worst-case scenario. It's one of those stories that makes you want to double-check every corner of your home to make sure there's no hidden infestation lurking behind the walls. On June 25th, 2024, over in Ohio, the cops got a call about a fight breaking out. When they rolled up on the scene, they found a crowd of folks all shouting at one another. It was a real mess, with tensions running high and people clearly fired up.
You touch me! Next one! Stay back, stay back. We're gonna talk. Okay. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Desire, just talk to me.
Chill You need to get back. You gotta get back.
Desire, listen to my voice. Chill. Chill out, Desire. You're gonna make it worse. Chill out. You're gonna make it worse, big.
I can't breathe.
Yes.
I can't breathe.
I'm gonna roll you over and sit you up, okay? You okay?
I didn't talk. Bro. Don't get upset. Just talk. They're gonna listen. They're gonna listen. We watched them get you first. Bro.
Here, get up. Get up.
Bro. Yeah, so that's her ex, whatever. He has her phone. She came to get her phone and her shoes from him.
Okay.
He just literally just broke. They just broke up today, whatever.
Mhm.
She went to go. The mom said she was allowed to go in and get the phone, whatever. As soon as she went to the door, he snatched her up and threw her to the ground and got to hit her. They got to fight in. Basically, he don't want her to go get the phone in the house because his baby mom in there. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
All right.
So.
So what happened, man?
She just beat the shit out of me, man.
Remember what I told you? Stay inside so this doesn't happen.
My mom, listen.
I was outside.
My mom could tell you everything, word for word.
I was outside.
My mom was outside.
I said stay inside so we don't got to do all this. So your shirt's all torn up. You got into it again for nothing. We were standing right there waiting for her to come back. We were doing our part. We were literally sitting there waiting for her to come back so we could pull up. She'd be right there like we were going to. We'd all go outside again, and all this happens.
So, what is y'all doing? What is they doing?
She's gonna go to jail for obstructing and resisting. It's got nothing to do with you guys pressing charges. This is what this.
I don't want to press no charges.
I know. And the obstructing and resisting aren't your charges, they're our charges.
I gotta go. Can you call my job, please? It's in my phone, please.
Where's your phone at? Ma'am, can you step over here and talk to me?
You're about to shut me in here again?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna tow her car? Or can it stay
We'll
there
get
and
there.
I have my dad?
Can y'all have my dad come get Tom Dynasty?
I don't know where she went. She just walked off.
How you doing, sir? What are we gonna do with my daughter, man? Alright, so pretty much, her ex-boyfriend, I don't know if you know this gentleman, they're in some type of altercation, right? So apparently she entered the house, they didn't want her into the house, they're out here throwing punches at each other. We were just out here, like maybe 20 minutes ago. I guess she assaulted him the first time, then left. So we were sitting down the road doing our report. They call again. She's out here. Recognize her from that call. Tell her to stop. She continues towards our vehicle. We go to place her in handcuffs. While we're trying to place her in handcuffs, she breaks loose and starts running towards his house. All right. So we took her to the ground, handcuffed her, and now she's in the back of the paddy wagon. She's going to go to Summit County for obstructing resisting. She should misdemeanor. Yeah. She wasn't like throwing punches or anything at us. It was just she ran. She tried to run while we were trying to place her in handcuffs. So pretty much she'll be in before 4, so she should get arraigned in the morning, go before a judge. Should get out on bond, probably like a signature bond, then you can pick her up. I don't know what she wants you to do with her car. We can leave it here, or you guys can take it. We don't really.
So what, that person charged on her?
No.
She really just wanted to do because she tried to run from
Yeah,
him.
she was
Tried to get her stopped, just chill, and then she.
He had a hold of her head.
Yeah.
She just like
If she
darted
would've
off
listened to us,
and he tackled
all
her.
we would have done is just put her in handcuffs. Like, all right, chill, let's go talk to them. Then we would have interviewed everybody, and we would have been like, all right, we'll let her out of the handcuffs, and then.
Listen, we tried to tell her she was going nuts.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her trying to, rip away from us and run back up here, it would have been nothing.
Like, to get her like that, you should.
But we're getting ready to take off. I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk to us about.
They didn't get to the bottom of the problem.
She gone, shit, it's over. Damn.
Yeah, there's nothing really for us to do now. I mean, this is what it is at this point. So.
You could feel the chaos in the air as the officers tried to figure out what was going on and who was involved. It looked like it was going to take some serious effort to calm things down and sort out the whole situation. The whole thing was caught on camera by the driver, who was just minding his business. This old guy, clearly losing it, storms up to the car and smashes the window with a baton. He was completely losing his cool, trying to argue and throw in a fit.
Aren't you in enough trouble?
No.
You're gonna be.
Why?
You're gonna be in a fucking hospital if you don't get out of here.
No, you can't bring a weapon out on me.
Yes, I can, because I have one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get the fuck out. Get!
What's your name?
Dennis Kissington.
Dennis?
Get the fuck out of here.
Kissington.
Yes. Get out of here.
You're going to jail, bud.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
too fucking old for that. Now get out of here.
BPX 5.
The driver, probably just wanting to avoid more chaos, decided to drive off before things got even worse. In Stockton, CA, a thief was caught breaking into a motel room, all while rocking a black hoodie and carrying a bag.
I know. You just broke in right now. You see this? It's crazy.
A concerned bystander recorded the whole thing as the suspect slipped into one of the rooms. The Atlanta Police Department reported that on February 11, they were on the hunt for a burglary suspect with a bunch of outstanding warrants. When the officers showed up at an apartment, the suspect made a break for it, darting into a bedroom and leaping out the window.
He's on the back window! He jumped out the back! He jumped out the back!
You just jumped through the window? Good God.
The chase was on as the cops followed him on foot.
Move! Don't move!
Tasers ready, and he didn't stop there. He dashed into another building and leaped out yet another window to escape.
Nowhere to go! Whoa!
Eventually, they caught him, and he was taken to the hospital for some minor injuries. Quite the wild chase. Well, that escalated fast. It's one thing to get caught stealing, but this guy took it to a whole new level of chaos, trashing the motel room and throwing furniture out of the window. Definitely screams desperation or maybe just pure rage. You'd think once he was caught, he'd try to play it cool, but instead he goes into a full meltdown.
I'm gonna get out of here. The cops are gonna arrive.
Are you going to kill me?
No, I'm not. Just chill out.
You have a knife?
Back up. I have a knife, yeah.
Let me get out.
Stay here. Hey!
And now you wanna do something to me?
Hey! Can you come out? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Yo!
Help!
Hey, yo!
Help!
Yo, we got an intruder, yo!
Help!
Yo! An intruder! Yo, we got an intruder! Yo, it's a burglar! Yo! Hey! Hey! Yo, it's a burglar! Yo! Hey! Hey!
Jumping out of the window after all that destruction is like a dramatic movie scene, except this is real life. I can only imagine the mess he left behind for the motel staff to deal with. The whole situation is wild and makes you wonder what was going through his mind. Hopefully they caught up with him afterward, because running out like that is just adding more fuel to the fire. This is the kind of story that would blow up online. People love watching those caught in the act moments, and this one is next level with all the damage and the dramatic exit. An Uber driver in Abbotsford is on the mend after a violent attack from a passenger, and the whole thing was captured on his car's camera.
Just a second, I will tell you. I'll kill you.
Just going to cancel the ride with my finger, and he hit me exactly on my neck in this right side of this area. And I got hit exactly this place 3 or 4 times.
911 right now.
He come from the front. At here, he could go and leave after the incident, but he decided to come and fight again.
He's dealing with some pretty painful injuries and feels like he's not getting much help from Uber, the ride-hailing giant.
We are working full-time, even they are calling it a ride share, but still we are human, and we also required some safety sides. Uber should stop working in Canada because it's not safe for driver's side, or because they don't have a right to play with the driver's life. And in this accident also, I could die also, something can happen, and they was not going to take the responsibility till then.
As Michelle Gusub reports, this situation really shines the light on the risks that gig economy workers face every day.
The employer should have to participate in the workers' compensation system like all the other employers do in this province.
It's a tough reminder just how vulnerable they can be out there. That's an intense situation, and the fact that Disciple Okuos returned to TikTok to show the before and after really takes it up a notch. People love seeing visual receipts, especially when it comes to things like botched haircuts. So it's no surprise that his followers requested to see the damage compared to what he actually wanted. The way the barber reacted by swinging on him is next level unprofessional.
Did you not just swing at me?
That's my entire character now. When I get pissed off, when you say
I don't care about your character. You're at a job. You're working. You're on the.
Can you guys stop, please?
Okay, look. Can I just get my sides? Just like, can I just get these? This shit.
Might not be today.
I literally left the ends,
bro.
This is bangs.
Bro, that's not called
bangs.
hairstyle, bro.
We're not settling this right now, okay?
You're such a dick, bro.
I'm a dick.
Yeah,
you sat in the chair and you said, "This is what I want." I gave you exactly what I want.
Is one of you gonna cut this out, or is this?
All right, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm gonna calm down.
You're not gonna be the bigger person.
I
I'm gonna be
appreciate
the bigger person.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and let you tell me that I gave you a bad haircut when I gave you what you asked for.
Drew, Rob's out here. He will probably be able to fit you in a little later.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I do want you to be
In the chair, I'll be professional with you.
Yeah,
You literally
be
sat in the
professional,
chair, you said I
please.
can do the same thing, bro. I can do the same thing.
Can we
You're not
stop,
getting
please?
nowhere with that. You come in here, you know what?
It's fucking ridiculous.
You come in here,
You're a barber. You should not be here.
That's fine.
You should not be. You should not be swinging at anybody on the clock, bro. You're insane, bro.
Right.
I hope they fucking fire you, bro.
It's one thing to have a bad haircut, but getting physically attacked over it is wild. Pulling out the phone to record everything probably added fuel to the fire. but it's also a smart move to have that kind of proof in a crazy situation like this. Now, the big reveal of the messed up haircut versus what Disciple of Kuos asked for is sure to spark some hilarious and probably brutal comments from his audience. It's the kind of content that will have people talking, not just about the drama, but also about how bad the cut really turned out. The whole story feels like a viral moment waiting to happen. A YouTuber known as More Bad Ideas decides to ride his bike late at night, something he wouldn't typically do. Fresh off a vacation, he's too eager to wait until morning to get back on his bike. However, this spontaneous decision quickly turns into something he'll regret. He's riding around, popping wheelies down deserted streets and in abandoned parking lots when he stumbles upon something strange, a golf ball sticking out of a sewer grate. Amused, he tosses it around for a bit, but then something catches his eye. Lying in the grass is a camcorder sealed inside a wet plastic bag. Curious, he opens the bag, finds the camera still has a bit of battery left, and hits play.
Yo. What the f is this? Dude, are you serious right now? Yo, that a knife?
To his shock, the footage reveals a woman tied to a chair, whimpering in distress. As he tries to make sense of what he's seeing, a car suddenly appears with its high beams on, speeding towards him. He jumps on his bike, pedaling furiously to escape, narrowly avoiding the car. Later, he spots the same person pursuing him again, but once more, he barely manages to get away. Bodycam footage has surfaced of a wild arrest involving an Illinois woman named Mallory Griffin, 35, in Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Cops pulled her over around 1:30 a.m. for allegedly speeding going 60 in a 30 zone.
They're taking off southbound Lake. They're pulled over again just before Glendale. Take out the keys.
8-4, I'm coming up Glendale from Oakland now.
Turn the car off now. Roll down your window and place your hands outside the car with the keys in your hand. Put both hands outside the car. 10-4, she's just laughing in the car and just flipped me off. She's putting her seatbelt back on. She might take off again. Turn off the car, and with the keys in your hand, roll down the window. She's taking off again. Southbound, passing it down. Stacked at Glendale. Didn't hit the sticks yet.
Get out of the car now! Get out now! Get your hands up! Do it now! Get your hands up!
Put your hands out the window and shut up the car. Do it now.
Shut the car off! Do it now! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Out of the car. Do it now. You're out of the car. Do it now. Step out.
You gotta do keys. Face the car. Stand behind you.
Stop resisting.
You should be trained a little better. What are you doing?
Should be a what, ma'am?
Why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking.
All right.
You almost ran me over.
No, that was a setup.
Oh, you set me up?
Did you set this up?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything on you? Any weapons? Anything sharp that will poke
Does it
you?
look like I have weapons?
People hide things everywhere.
515, go ahead with the second place.
Oh, Lord. That is so good. I'm getting molested by a cop.
All right, let's take her back.
I can't breathe now.
515 on 2. Project allocated 25 to a 2020 WRX.
Is there anything in your mouth? Open your mouth.
Out of River Hills.
All right, tongue up. All right.
Wow. This is so insane. I know. I just laugh.
Oh, no, that's okay. All right, step out. Watch your step.
I got one PD with me. I'm bringing him over to you for track.
It's a little high.
Do you have any cuts or bruises?
Yeah, I have a bruise.
Where's that?
Over to that area.
The right side of my body or the left side of my body.
Okay,
Do you want me to get undressed?
I
Do you want to see it? Do you want me to get undressed? Do you want to
Keep your pants up.
You don't need that. Alright, so it's on your leg.
Can you do what I can do? Can you do this in your cup? And I haven't worked out in 3 years.
That's pretty
And
good.
you're a cop.
That's pretty good. No, I probably can't do that.
Yeah, you should. You should look like me if you want to be a cop.
Okay.
Same with him. You should look like him, but I bet he couldn't do what I just did. Put me in a cell and end it.
All right, feet together.
And you look like the biggest idiot doing what people tell you to do. You don't arrest someone for no reason that has severe PTSD.
30 miles
It
per hour
triggers
over
PTSD.
is dangerous, and you could have killed
I was signaling for help.
Yeah?
I don't have a phone on me. My GPS was not working. And you arrested me for no reason. I have PTSD, and this triggers it, and this
All right,
is not
you're
funny.
going to listen to this officer right now.
Throw me in a cell for no reason.
I'm gonna have you take a big deep breath in, see what's on the tube, and then blow out, kind of like you're blowing up a big balloon, okay? Big deep breath in for me. See what's on the tube? Blow out. Good. Done. A little too hard. It can't be that hard, though. This thing's finicky. Needs a nice, even...
Should be updated every month.
It's tested every month. All right, you ready? Big deep breath, but not that hard, okay? Here. And blow out. Keep on. Good. Good stuff. Thank you.
And then I'm just going to need your ponytail thing. All right, that's fine over there.
In the video, you can see her make a couple of silly attempts to drive away from the traffic stop. Instead of taking it seriously, she starts laughing at the officers and even breaks out some yoga poses once she gets to the station. It's definitely a strange encounter that's got a lot of attention. In another wild moment, we meet Jason, who straps on a helmet cam and heads out for a ride with his friend on BMX bikes. Everything seems normal until they cross paths with an aggressive dog that lunges straight at Jason, snapping its jaws. It doesn't look like the dog makes contact, but the intense barking makes it clear they were ready to defend their turf if Jason had stayed any longer.
There, go fast.
Jason wisely pedals away, thinking he's put enough distance between himself and the danger, but soon he hears barking again, this time right behind him. The chase is back on, and Jason has no choice but to keep riding for his safety. Luckily, an adult soon steps in and picks up two friends, quickly loading their bikes into the back of a truck before things escalate further. It's a tense situation that could have easily gone wrong. Hopefully, they've learned to avoid that house from now on. Camera footage captured a really eerie moment when two women were just hanging out on their balcony. Out of nowhere, one of them got super freaked out, saying she felt a poke on her back, even though there was nobody around. When they replayed the footage, they were stunned to see a mysterious hand on her shoulder. It definitely has that creepy paranormal vibe. Looks like something strange was going on. Bob Osborne barrels down a rough, mountainous road in Bolivia with seemingly no regard for his own health or safety. The 7-minute downhill race is filled with large, jagged rocks, making the path treacherous. At one point, Bob barely manages to navigate around a huge obstacle in time. You'll notice a van creeping down the road, moving at a cautious, slow pace, exactly how one should drive on such a dangerous route. Yet Bob flies past it as if it's nothing. What's even more alarming is the fact that the van could easily kick a rock up into his path at any moment, potentially sending Bob crashing off his dirt bike into serious danger. Despite the risks, Bob manages to reach the bottom of the mountain safely, still in one piece. Let's just hope he's diligent about maintaining his bike, because that kind of road seems capable of snapping a tire clean off at any moment. This guy hears a strange tapping noise, and instead of brushing it off, he decides to film it and follow the sound. The noise seems to be coming from the storage room, so he heads in to investigate, all while recording. As he enters the room, something totally bizarre happens. A mannequin actually moves by itself before falling to the ground.
Please protect me, God. I guess we're doing this. Hello?
As if that wasn't creepy enough, another object suddenly falls and shatters, leaving him completely shocked. And honestly, who wouldn't be?
What the? Whoa. Hello? Who's there? Hello?
What's wild is that he doesn't immediately run for his life, which is exactly what I would have done. While crossing a foggy bridge late at night, the motorist experienced a live vanishing act that left him baffled. Posted to TikTok, the video shows a biker riding just ahead of the car. As the driver looks left and right while continuing across the bridge, the biker becomes more and more obscured by the thick fog. Then out of nowhere, the biker completely vanishes, even as the fog starts to clear up ahead. It's like he disappeared into thin air. Where did he go? Whatever happened, it seems like one of those moments humans were never supposed to witness. Have you ever been out riding your dirt bike through the forest, wondering what you might come across, probably thinking you'd spot some wildlife, right? Well, the dirt bikers in this video stumbled upon something, or rather someone, they definitely didn't expect. In a video uploaded by YouTuber Brappers in January 2015, two dirt bikers are cruising along a forest road when they pulled over to the side for a moment. Out of nowhere, a white car comes speeding around a corner and screeches to a halt. A man steps out, and for some reason, one of the bikers rushes over to confront him. Tension quickly rises as the two get into a heated argument. Meanwhile, the other biker decides to ride away, heading up the hill, but soon after, he turns around and comes back to the scene. When he returns, he finds his friend on the ground, and things escalate further as the man attacks him too. According to the bikers, this guy is claiming to be the owner of the forest. After that, the video abruptly ends, leaving viewers to wonder what happened next. The uploader didn't provide much more info in the description. Body cam footage captures the chaotic moments leading up to the arrest of a Nevada man who boldly challenged 5 officers to go toe-to-toe with him. Reno cops were called to Christopher Sheehan's apartment around 1:30 a.m. after neighbors complained about him yelling. When the police arrived for the second time, they found 45-year-old Christopher, who happens to be the brother of an officer and a military vet, acting wild and completely out of control.
Looks like they're just open.
That's right.
Hey, Chris, Reno PD, what's going on, man?
I got no guns.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm with the Reno Police Department. I work with your brother.
Get your hand off the weapon right there, mother. I got my hands right here. Take your hat off. You. You!
Chris.
You!
Chris, what is going on, man?
Coming out there.
Alright, what's going on?
Where's my brother? I need a hug, man. Don't shoot me.
Where is your brother? I don't know. We've been trying to get a hold of him.
Can I get a hold of my brother?
We tried to get a hold of him. He's not answering right now, Chris.
My name is Christopher Henderson. You guys shot me 2020. You guys didn't pay me any money. You
Chris.
shot me in my right shoulder.
We know, bud.
Chris, what is going on? Jeez. What's going on today, Chris?
Let me do some pull-ups. Get the out of my way. Move away. All of you. All of you move the away. Back the up.
Chris.
And if you do the
Chris.
shoot me in the back, shoot me in the
I got tasers. I got two.
You gonna tase me? I'm in my own apartment.
Chris.
Stop
You got a bunch of your
What do you
neighbors
guys
are
want me to
calling.
do? You guys trying to take me to jail?
it.
I'm gonna walk to the hospital with my dog now. Get the out of here. All of you now.
Chris, what is going on today, man?
If I ask you guys nicely, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Whoever could go toe to toe with me, head to head, push up to push up, let's get it. Going facing the west right here. Facing that. I'm not saying I'm yoked. Okay? Back up and stay. Are you scared? You're scared. You're scared. Are you scared or not? Be honest.
I'm not scared of you, dude. There's
I know you're not scared of me. I'm scared of me. I fear one man. And his name is, do you want to know what his name is? Can I do a push-up? You guys will shoot me in the back?
Chris.
You promise me? Listen, I'm a man.
Chris, do you remember me?
I'm a man, right? I'm a man.
Chris, do you remember me? We talked at Sports West.
What's your name?
It's Goodrich.
Goodrich. What's your first name?
It's Elliot.
Elliot what?
Elliot Goodrich.
When's your birthday?
Well, Chris, it's in February.
What's your number of your birthday?
Chris, what's going on tonight?
I'm doing 14.
Chris,
My brother's February 14th, 1979.
Okay. Yeah, I know your brother. I know
What?
Monique as well.
Dude, shut the up. I see you, dude.
I'm not trying to hide.
Who you think you're hard?
Chris.
You think you're hard, motherfucker? Think you're standing there hard?
Stop, my friend.
You didn't shoot me because you think I think I'm better than you.
I was there when that happened, my friend. Do you
Shut
want
the up!
Okay.
You weren't there!
Yes, I was.
Did you come up and hit me in the chest, man?
No,
You're okay?
I tried to
Did you come up and hit me in the abs, man? You're good?
Chris, can we
Did you
just-
do that?
Chris, can
Did you
listen?
say I love you, bro? Did you say that to me?
Chris.
Was my brother there?
Hey, Chris, can we get you some help, my friend?
I already got you.
I'm here to help you. We're trying to help you.
You will not put your hands on me. You guys will not touch
Chris.
me. You especially, you're all weak.
Okay, Chris.
You think I'm on? Think I'm cranked out? Wood.
It's not long until officers decide they've seen enough.
Can I pray, guys?
Chris.
Can I pray?
No.
I can't pray.
Stop. We need to go get you some
Okay, I'm going. Yeah, don't touch me. I'm going in my window.
No, we're not going to
I'm
the
going to
house.
my apartment. It's my dog's in there.
Stop.
My dog's in there.
Let's go.
All right, take me to jail.
Thank you.
We're taking me to jail for it.
We're taking you to the hospital.
You guys take me to the hospital. Relax, dog. My dog's Relax. Guys. So why does it take so many of you guys?
Because you're amped up.
No, I'm not amped up. Okay, leave me alone, please.
We're not here to hurt you, bud.
We
want to take you to the hospital,
man. You're not taking me to jail. Pull up my pants. Somebody pull up my pants. Pull up my pants, mother. You! Pull up my pants, you. Pull up my pants. Pull up my pants right now. Pull up my pants. Pull up my pants.
You got your keys so we can close up?
I don't even have my keys on me.
Okay,
leave me the alone.
So we're going to go up there, then you can work on getting help further from there. All right? There's people up there to help you as well.
Dude, shut the up.
Okay.
You're a bitch.
Yep.
Made in every way.
Okay.
Every fucking way, Sean.
All right.
And I see it too. I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Hey. I'm
Get in
sorry
the
I
car.
said that. I'm just thanking you for taking me to jail. Because I just want to eat.
I don't
man.
take any personal offense.
But
man.
why are you guys taking me to jail when I need help?
We're trying to get you that help.
My
This is the
meds
start.
are at home.
I understand that.
But you're going to put me in jail where I got to fight? You guys want me to fight in jail?
No.
Yeah, you do, because you haven't been in there. You don't even know what it's like in there. You have no clue. But you think you're hard, dude, with your little freaking goatee.
Oh, I don't think I'm hard. I know I'm not hard.
Me neither. I don't think I am either. I just want to go home.
Hey, Chris, what we can do is we can try to...
Can you guys just issue me a ticket like you did after you shot me and let me go home? I promise to be calm.
Can you have a seat?
I promise to be calm, guys.
All right, I appreciate it.
The officers kept their distance as he got more agitated, even insisting he wanted to fight. Despite being arrested, he continued to shout and hurl insults at the officers. It was quite the late night scene. A YouTuber known as The Maniac set out with his cousin to explore the back roads of Maine. It didn't take long for things to get weird. Within about 5 minutes of cruising around, a vehicle pulls up and a guy hops out, pointing at the ground, acting like he's trying to make a point or signal something. The strange thing is, he doesn't identify himself and he's definitely not a cop. So the Maniac figured it was probably best to get out of there. To be fair, they were driving pretty fast earlier, so maybe that's why this guy was so angry. Still, his approach was odd. A couple of minutes later, they spot the same guy again, but this time he's driving with another car behind him, so he can't really swing around to stop them. The Maniac takes the opportunity to speed past him, catching one last glimpse. Sure enough, the guy is wearing the same gray shirt and watch as before. Not taking any chances, the Maniac floors it and speeds off again before the guy can even get out of his car and try to confront them a second time. They weren't sticking around to see what his deal was. Sometimes, no matter how angry you are, you've got to keep your cool. This woman, however, lost it during a road rage incident and started attacking a car. What makes it worse, the car she was going after had 4 children inside.
Man. Bad people. Bad people. First time I've seen a Karen. I feel like I'm having a mini heart attack. I don't know. Oh, she took off the part for the gas. She took off the part for the gas.
She went to the car like there was no tomorrow, completely ignoring the fact that children were in there. It's one thing to be mad and lose your temper, but when there are children involved, you gotta take a step back and think. Her behavior crossed the line big time, showing how important it is to manage your anger, especially in situations like that. In the early hours of Tuesday, September 10, 2024, at 1:49 a.m., the Vitter Police Department Dispatch Center got a call about a house fire on Pin Oak in Vitter, Texas, with reports that young ones might be trapped inside. Officers rushed to the scene and the first one arrived to find the place completely engulfed in flames. The mother frantically told the officers that her children were in the front room.
Oh, is everybody out? Where at? Are they asleep? Nailed? So, come on now, guys. Come on. Come on. How many more? How many more? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Only 2 kids, right? You okay, guys? You okay? You bumped your head. Look at me. You bumped your head. You okay? You okay? Look at me. You okay? Can you breathe? Talk to me. Look at me. Talk to me. What's your name? You okay, buddy? You okay?
Thank you.
You okay? Maverick? Okay. I know I bumped your head, but you're okay, right?
Sir, I don't care about
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Officer Stevenson quickly started trying to get through a window air conditioning unit in that room. After some effort, he managed to dislodge it and get inside. With help from Officer Moss, they reached in and pulled out 2 children, ages 7 and 9. Just in time, less than a minute later, flames were shooting out that window.
He was just staying with him, or is that like a sister or something? Oh, okay. Gotcha. But they're gonna go?
Yeah, I told him, I said, hey, look, they were just like, they were in there. And the worst part of it, they needed to stop. He's in the house, you probably couldn't see your hand in front of your face or something. I don't know, I still remember it. I remember you got over. One goal, y'all, one goal was I think we can take them. Hey, I got all the names. I got both the kids' names, mom's, and this lady's name.
Okay, will you just put them
I'm pretty sure that can be arranged. They pick up later or something.
Okay, can I get my phone out of my car?
Absolutely, yeah. No, we're. The one question I want to ask y'all: much Saini or Baptist? There you go. Grab right here. Baptist. There you go. There you go. Much stuff. One on the stretcher, one on the band.
Y'all decided on which hospital y'all going to?
Probably Baptist. Third of blood ringer.
She's coming. Yep. Baptist. Baptist? All right. Hey, sit all the way back. Okay, I'm going to follow.
You're going to follow? Okay.
Yeah. That way we have a ride home. All right.
See you, all right? You said? Just a couple. Karen, you going to start with the fire?
You just started it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean,
if you want to get a quick set of
it looked like it was on the Jeep to start with, but I don't know if it was the outside wall or, but it looked like the Jeep was.
And what alerted you to there was a problem? Okay.
I was asleep. I woke up and I smelled it.
Hey, Barbara, you're in the house too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to be on vacation for us because you're in the house. So we're in the air pack trying to breathe through right now. Yes.
Change my bottle.
Yeah, change your bottles. Yeah. Changing bottles is a good time to check vital signs. I'm sorry, but I'm an engineer, so I've been an engineer with Jefferson County DSD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, there's just a light. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's some really cool science. It's almost like magic.
Both boys were taken by Acadian Ambulance Service to Christus St. Elizabeth ER for smoke inhalation. What a close call. A guy from DeKalb County who used to play in the NFL is now behind bars after leading police on a high-speed chase following an alleged robbery at a cell phone store. Quantra Smith, a former defensive end for the Denver Broncos, is facing several charges, including armed robbery, theft, and fleeing from the cops, and he was denied bond in court. This all went down when Smith and 2 other guys reportedly held up an AT&T store on Thornton Road in Douglas County, stealing iPhones at gunpoint. When deputies spotted their vehicle, a chase broke out that ended with a crash nearby, all caught on dash cam footage. They even found a blackhand weapon at the scene. Smith, who played his high school ball at Grayson High in Loganville and then went to Western Kentucky University, was drafted in the 5th round by the Broncos and played in 15 games before getting released. What a fall from grace. In October 2023, New Jersey police were called to respond to an alleged armed robbery near the Atlantic City boardwalk. By the time officers arrived on the scene, the suspects had already vanished. However, it didn't take long for the police to track down the 2 individuals involved.
All I know is that they were all watching. They said it was being said, so I ran to the door and called.
Who said that?
A few of my coworkers, and it was guests outside.
Okay.
It was guests in line waiting. They seen him being stabbed, so I called the cops. And by the time I called, he was doing the last stabbing in the side, and then he took off running. So he ran through this parking lot, and then he ran through Madison Hotel.
Okay. Where out here did it happen?
Right here. Right in the middle of the street.
Right. Oh, so you saw the stabbing in the middle of the street?
Yeah, it was in the middle of the street.
Okay. Could you hear anything? So you saw out the window through the blinds and stuff?
No, through the front door.
Oh, through the front door. So through the doors, all that stuff you saw. Okay. Sorry, I know you're saying all this. I just have to say something, but it is being recorded.
That's fine.
Okay.
When confronted, the suspects tried to play it cool, acting like they had no idea what was going on. But that act didn't last long.
Drop it.
I have one stop, these blocks with red shirt. Somebody else?
I don't have nothing.
W1 has one stop. Is that these block MLK? W1? There's no other black hat, white male, red jersey, black pants.
White male.
Okay, surveillance 18.
All right.
And you just be about the suspect has a burgundy shirt. It's supposed to be a black male.
The reason why we're stopping you, okay? So some guy was just stabbed in the head. All right. Read the block. All right. The description that we got was an individual, a male individual with a black hat, a red shirt, and a black jacket.
Burgundy. I understand, yeah.
Okay.
Female
All right.
inside the store. We just saw them hurrying up onto the boardwalk. At this point, the suspect. And she was wearing a white shirt, and I think she had the down jacket on. To have the male stopped out front.
Okay.
Yeah, Alan.
Listen, if it's not you, all right, I apologize for your drink. I'll buy you a drink.
Okay, all right.
Does that hurt?
Hold on. Okay. I'll give her two. Ma'am. Come here.
Did I do something?
Were you with him?
I just we just started talking and we just
okay. Where'd you come from?
Just be advised, the suspect has a burgundy shirt. It's supposed to be a black male, black burgundy shirt.
I just was coming from
Black female wearing all denim.
sitting at the lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking.
Okay.
And he said he was thirsty, so I said, okay. Would you like me to buy you something to drink? And I'm homeless. You see, I got on my
Scouts? Hurrying up onto the boardwalk. At this point, the suspect. And she was wearing a white shirt, and I think she had the down jacket on. To have the male stopped out front.
What did I do?
What did I do? Ricky, which unit has the male?
What did I do?
4 Alpha with 5A. We have the male and the female stopped.
He stopped. The guy was trying to take my money. He helped me get my money back,
On
and
the
then we
boardwalk.
walked up here.
MLK in the boardwalk.
I didn't do anything. What did I do?
Listen, ma'am, just give us a second, okay?
Okay.
You hot? You okay? You need an ambulance or anything?
No, I don't need an ambulance.
Alright, you're just sweating a lot.
Yeah, it's hot as hell out here.
It's hot.
Ma'am, what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Bernicia.
Okay, you're going to be detained for this case, okay? You're not under arrest yet. We're still investigating, okay? Because your behavior, you have to put your hands behind your back. We're going to put handcuffs on you, okay?
If you have this suspect,
I'm going to double lock them, okay?
1637 repeat. And he was alive.
It's the other SUV over here. Just come around here.
That came out my jacket.
No, it didn't. It was already on. It was already on.
It was when y'all pulled up. It probably was mine. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had my money.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. It came out my jacket.
It's okay. There you go. Stand right here. There you go.
That's where we called it.
You just slide across, please. Yeah. You could just sit right here. Okay. That's it.
One of the suspects had ditched the knife, trying to cover his tracks, but the police weren't buying it. Both were arrested shortly after their weak attempt at playing dumb. In May, a wild chase went down in Florida, captured on body cam, dash cam, and even helicopter footage. It all kicked off in a McDonald's parking lot in St. Augustine around 7:30 p.m. when deputies tried to arrest Alexandria Mason, who had an active felony warrant from another county. But instead of cooperating, Mason decided to floor it, sparking a high-speed chase that stretched nearly 30 miles, hitting speeds over 120 miles per hour.
Hey ma'am, how you doing? Roll the window down. Hey, do you have your driver's license and registration on? Are you the RO of this vehicle? Can you state your name? Are you Alexandra? Alexandra, I need you. Can you start the car for me, please? Alright, so do me a favor, step out the vehicle real fast, please. So it seems that you got a warrant out of Citrus County.
626. Please go look that up.
What's that?
5942771. I can't memorize it, so I have to write it down.
What is that?
That's my ID number.
Okay.
You're not allowed to stop me.
I am, because you matched the description of a wanted fugitive. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not wanted, and I have look, you'll see when you look me up. All right. Seriously.
In the meantime, look.
No, I'm trying to go get dinner and turn into harassment.
How is this turning into harassment?
Because I'm getting stopped left and right, and then they check the paperwork and they let me go. I get stopped, they check the paperwork, and then they let me go.
So what's been going on?
Just what I said. I get stopped, I get my paperwork checked, and then they let me go. And this has been going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And it's ridiculous, and it's turning into harassment. You are not allowed to stop me. I don't want to say what I'm because
I can stop if you're driving a vehicle and there's a wanted person and you match the description. I can pull you over to be a wanted person.
Warrants or anything.
Well, that's not what my database is telling me. That's what I'm telling you.
Then why, when I got stopped yesterday, she told me my headlight was out.
I don't know. I understand. Okay.
And then she said my headlight was out, and my headlight was not out. Okay, and she said, "Oh, okay, fine." And then I got stopped last night. Twice in the same night. Later on that night, so we went to the laundromat. I had suffered from anxiety PTSD, really, really bad.
Okay.
And I couldn't get out and go inside. So I sat in front for a little while. I left and went back to the room where I was staying, and I get stopped again. And he runs my paperwork, comes back and says, "Okay, have a good night." And then it happened 3-4 days before that, like going backwards.
So you've been stopped. So you've been stopped for this last night.
Times in the past 5 days.
Okay.
And every time I get stopped, they run my paperwork.
You want to stay with her while I go verify everything?
I'm investigating and I'm listening, but I want to see the paper before we get it. Before we go forward.
No, but you want to powder?
No, I said pin. Okay. We're gonna bring this car up here and we're gonna pin your truck. I'm gonna have you bring your car. I'm gonna have them. Yeah, you bring your car and come up here and pin this back. No, don't you drive off.
No,
don't you do it. Don't you do it.
The pursuit heated up as it crossed into Duval County, with the Florida Highway Patrol stepping in to help. It finally came to an end when cops pulled off a textbook pit maneuver to stop her.
We're gonna switch positions. FHP's taking over lead, inside lane, northbound, 90 miles an hour, passing the 334. Pit attempted.
FHP penitentiary. They're gonna work again.
I too, pit.
Andrea.
She's going out the far side.
Hey, the truck's gonna blow up! It's gonna blow up! I'm gonna pee in myself! Please just don't shut me, just don't shut me. I'm gonna be safe. Just don't shut me, just please don't shut me. I'm trying to pull my...
Relax.
I am. Please.
Sit down.
I can't get it. I'm trying to. I can't pick my legs up. I don't have to be in front. I'm disabled. I really have to be in front.
After the chase, Mason was hit with illicit charges, and she later pleaded guilty to DUI, aggravated fleeing and eluding, and possession of a controlled substance. She's now looking at 10 months in jail and 12 months of probation. And that's not all. She still has charges hanging over her head in 2 other Florida counties. Talk about giving the cops a run for their money. Classic Florida chaos. There's this video of this guy at a train station and he just loses it. Out of nowhere, he starts yelling and throwing stuff. It's crazy. Then this random girl shows up and starts yelling too. It's like they're both on a different planet. A cop in Palm Beach Gardens got fired for pointing a gun at a guy in a swimsuit. Can you believe it? The guy, Ryan Gould, called the cops because he was having a fight with someone at the pool. The cop showed up, jumped out of her car, and aimed her gun at him.
This lady screaming and shaking at me, and I know I'm just there in a swimsuit looking for help. Anything could have happened.
Gould said he just wanted the cops to chill out the situation, not make it worse.
Supervisor.
I'm getting one.
You see how she's talking to me? I haven't done anything.
You don't.
Why am I in
listen.
handcuffs? I don't care. You're not my mom.
Because I'm
You're not
coming
my
here
dad.
for a gun.
That's fine. I don't have a gun. I haven't committed a crime.
And when I told you to keep your hands out of your pockets,
You're not
you did
my,
it.
I didn't commit a crime. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Why are you yelling at me?
Because I have every
Who
right to
are
right
you?
now.
What's your badge number?
321 Guerrero, Guerri. Make sure you spell it right.
If you're this scared of a guy in a
I've been here
swimsuit
for 20 years.
You're terrified of a guy in a swimsuit. I didn't do anything.
You can shut your mouth.
They just detained me. I explained. There's no gun. That guy
I don't
has a gun.
detain anybody for no reason.
Then what reason?
Because I.
What crime did I commit for you to detain me?
Can you shut your mouth so I can explain it to you?
Are you in charge of this lady? Who's the sarge? This is absurd. Why am I in handcuffs on the ground? Are you a supervisor?
No, he's not.
Can someone explain why I'm handcuffed on
Can you shut your mouth so I can talk to you?
Look at you. You're furious. What did I do?
The cop who pulled a gun on the guy in the swimsuit finally got fired, but it took them like 3 months. Turns out she's had a bad track record before. She got suspended for snooping around in a police database for personal stuff and got in trouble for yelling at a suspect at the mall. The guy she pointed the gun at, Ryan Gould, said he was totally innocent and that the cop just freaked out for no reason. She even took him to jail.
Next in line to, go be strip searched, get whatever, my uniform, and be sent to jail. and then I'm told it's my lucky day. I'm free to go.
So on May 29th, 2023 in Florida, the cops got a call about a crazy fight going down at some house. The first cop on the scene heard a bunch of yelling from inside. When he tried to get in, this dude burst out the door, holding a knife.
Hey, get the back! No, get on the ground! Get on the 16, give me the channel! You get back!
Luckily, the cop dodged him and the guy pointed the knife right at the officer. He pulled out his taser, told him to stop, but he was all like, nope, so he zapped him.
No! Get on the ground right now! You know what? Get on the ground! Sir, get on the... Stay on the ground! Roll on your stomach! Roll on your stomach! Taser deployment. Get on your stomach right now!
I'm trying, okay?
Get on your stomach right now!
All right.
You're gonna stay right there.
I have nothing.
Yeah, except the knife that you just held to me?
I wanted you to shoot me.
All right, tell me what happened.
Sure. She's, you know what? In fact, I think maybe I spoke to you. I'm not sure.
I've never seen you before in my life.
Okay, no, what I was saying was on Flagler Avenue, okay? You know, she had lots to drink. So I spoke to one of your officers.
You guys were on Flagler today?
Yes.
While they waited for more cops, he talked to the guy. He seemed really drunk and said they were out at the beach drinking, and the woman was way too drunk, so he brought her home. They got into a big argument, but it's not clear what it was about.
And I said, you know what? I got her a ride home, you know?
Okay.
And I did.
So who is this to you?
Okay, girlfriend.
This is your girlfriend?
Yes.
How long you guys been dating?
I mean, for a while.
Huh?
For a while.
How long is a while?
I mean, a couple years.
Couple years? Okay, you guys live here together?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on?
She's got cousins that were just coming here.
From England, right, you said?
Correct, yes.
The woman had cuts on her face, but the dude said he didn't do it.
What happened when you guys got home today? What started all of this to happen? Us getting called?
Sorry, I'm telling you right now. She just, like, is crazy about it, yeah.
So she went crazy? How did she go crazy?
I'm just telling you, seriously.
Just want to let you know.
Okay. It's,
Got him on the ground.
I talked to you guys, really. I thought it was even you, maybe. You know?
So did you guys ever get into a physical altercation?
No.
No?
No.
How did she get cuts on her face?
That. Oh, you know what? She'll always probably say that, but no, never.
Okay, so as far as you're concerned, this was a verbal altercation between both of you?
Yes.
Okay.
The woman had to go to the hospital and the guy went to jail. He ended up pleading guilty to the charges and got sentenced to 3 years in prison. Mitsura Kiaguare was freaking out about her kitten, Ramat, who was stuck in this crazy reclining chair.
I heard a voice. It was hard. The voice was, I've never heard before. She started screaming.
The whole thing started when her mom put the chair back up, not knowing the kitten was underneath. She couldn't get the kitten out, so they called the cops.
Called the cops. They rushed down here. It was one cop that first came. He tried all he could. They couldn't get her out of under the chair.
Gonna try to back it off.
Even more cops showed up, but they couldn't figure it out either. So they called the fire department. It took like 5 people from both the police and fire department to help this family. They had to cut the chair to get the cat out. The kitten was a little bruised, but she'll be okay.
There we go.
That was just emotional because I could see the way she was crying and I couldn't help her. The feeling was my pet was asking for help and I couldn't help her for the first time.
It was a really scary experience for this family who loves their cat so much.
I don't want any family to go through this.
There's a crazy video of a guy who tried to burn a car and ended up blowing himself up. It happened in Canada, and the police in Montreal are looking for him and 2 other guys who helped him. The video shows these 3 dudes messing with a red SUV on the morning of December 5th. They were pouring gasoline on it, trying to set it on fire, but then, boom, one of them blew up. It's wild. Remember that video of the lady at Disneyland who was yelling at people to get back in line? Well, this is kind of the opposite. A girl named Kaylee was waiting in line with her friends when they had to go to the bathroom. She stayed back to hold her spot, and this other woman with her kid started yelling at her, saying she was trying to cut in line. Kaylee went to the bathroom too and came back, and the woman looked like she was about to yell again. So Kaylee took out her phone and started recording.
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been waiting in line, so you can get back at the end.
She was sitting here and they came up. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, man. I'm not even with them and you're embarrassing yourself. Please quiet.
Let's just go down there. No. I don't like the roller coasters. So why are you in your way? If it was up here already.
She was like, dude, chill out. You're making a scene. Everyone's watching. Why are you yelling at these people? You care about them, right?
Who cares? All these people.
You care. You care. You're arguing with us.
Yeah, okay, I care she was up here. Who cares she was up here earlier? She left. There's no way she was up here.
She was. She was.
You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, man. I'm not even with them.
This video of a guy wearing a VR headset in a Tesla Cybertruck is going around the internet, and everyone's like, is this real or fake? For some car fans, the Cybertruck is a glimpse into the future, but it's not the truck that's got people talking, it's the guy behind the wheel.
People were freaking out.
In the video, it looks like he's using his hands to control his headset instead of the car.
Everybody was concerned that I was like sending emails or actually using some of the applications that are on the Apple Vision Pro.
That driver is Chase Anderson, who makes videos about cool cars.
I can see straight through the headset, but I would never actually do that because it's stupid and it doesn't make sense. We use these cars as kind of a catalyst to bring people together and then promote charity and donate to charities.
He admitted the video was fake, saying he wasn't touching the headset and the Cybertruck doesn't drive itself.
We thought it was clear enough that it was satirical, but other people just didn't read into that.
Even the US Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, tweeted that you still have to be in control of your car, even with all the fancy tech.
I was actually driving with my knees, albeit that might not have been the safest thing.
The Utah Highway Patrol said they haven't heard anything about the stunt, and they've never seen anything like it in Utah.
I think it caught a lot of people's attention, thinking that something like this could be real.
They're now training for situations like this to remind people that they're responsible for driving, no matter what technology they have.
They've got to be able to react to any type of a hazard.
This video was taken at a Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and it's not good news for this woman. She gets out of her car, but she forgets to put it in park. So when she closes the door, the car just drives off on its own. The workers tell her to stop her car, so she chases after it, but the car keeps going and even hits some plants.
Get your car. You understand? This is why we're concerned, ma'am. I think we need to call the police. JMV. Call the police. Oh God! Please tell her to stop. Oh my God! Tell her to get.
It's too late for her to catch it now, and it probably went off the side of the road. The workers are yelling at her to stay away from the car because it could be dangerous.
Tell her to get away from the car. Hey, y'all come back. She's called somebody.
The video ends with the workers trying to check on her. Hopefully she's okay. A ghost hunter named Tracy was filming inside a haunted house when she caught something weird on camera. The house is in a ghost town she was exploring alone. She heard strange noises and saw a shadowy figure moving on the wall. Could have been a real shadow figure or just someone walking behind the window. The noises might have been sound effects from a speaker. A YouTube crew called Han Kisler was exploring an abandoned village called David when they found they weren't alone. A woman appeared and led them to a strange, dark figure hiding behind a corner.
Ay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lazım Rabbin nasıl bir nasıl bir şey nasıl olsa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oğlum niye var yanında? Sen ne yapıyorsun burada ya?
Ben her yerde geziyorum.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oğlum. Ne oluyor lan? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Gel.
The figure disappeared as they got closer, but then it appeared in the downstairs window. It was a shadowy figure. While the crazy woman was talking to the crew, her silent husband stood behind them. The figure vanished again, and then the woman went crazy, yelling at them and throwing stuff.
Abi ne oluyor?
Benim sevgilim gel buraya.
Şaka mı bu? Baksana adama baksana kanka. Çok torun stres. Oğlum bu kafayı yemek şu an. Oh gidiyor.
Ay çok gidin yeter. Hadi.
Abi bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ay.
Yeter peşimden gidin. Gelmeyin artık.
Daha ne bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wow adam dışarı çıktı.
After being chased around, they saw the figure in the window again, but it was still unclear what it was.
Burada duruyoruz. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Anam bu ne böyle ya? Kafaya yiyeceğim. Abi.
I don't know what the figure might be, but it seems like the old woman is protecting it from outsiders. I'm not sure if it even needs her protection. John from a paranormal channel called Exploration Unknown was investigating an abandoned farmhouse late at night. He and two other ghost hunters split up and then met back downstairs to talk about what they found, which was mostly empty rooms and broken stairs.
Floors upstairs are pretty spongy. I did it, but I doubt it.
After talking with Tim, John walked through the first floor. At 11 minutes into the video, a shadowy figure was caught on tape, moving above him.
We've got the K2 meter over here in this window. We're getting things set up. Alright. And then in here, we got Josh on the porch.
It wasn't Josh who was outside on the porch, and it wasn't Tim because they had just talked about how dangerous the floor was up there. For some reason, the legs of the figure were still covered in shadow, even though there was enough light to see the brown banister. So there's a good chance this ghost video is real. A scary video called "Are We Being Possessed by Shadowy Forces Without Even Knowing It" was posted on Blah Blah's channel in 2022. It's popular in the Arabic YouTube community. The video shows a woman walking alone in a dirt path. A mysterious shadowy figure appears behind her, but she doesn't see it. People thought the spirit possessed her, but it turns out the video was a fake made by a YouTuber named Dark3. Even though it's fake, it's still scary and will make you look over your shoulder. The next time you think you're alone, you never know what's behind you. This weird shadow was posted by some ghost hunter dude named KON. I think it's probably just a bug, especially since it was filmed on a hot summer night down south, but K thinks it's the ghost of some crazy poltergeist from Kentucky who was really untrustworthy. If you believe K, the shadow is the ghost of a guy who killed someone in this camper years ago. The crazy ghost ended up burning the camper down just 2 weeks after they started investigating it. This CCTV footage is from a novice building at around 11:30 p.m. The security guards noticed it right away because the camera only turns on when something moves. A weird shadowy blob starts on the floor, stops for a second, and then zooms up the wall. It might have even gone through the ceiling, and it didn't leave a mark or make any noise. I don't know what could have made that strange oval shadow, and neither do the security guards. I think it's probably something paranormal, but if not, tell me your best guess. This YouTuber named Signs and Signals is going ghost hunting in an old abandoned church he used to go to.
And this seems kind of creepy. I had some spooky things going here when I was a little kid. I've had strange feelings here when I was little.
Things get weird as soon as he goes inside.
I'm gonna try my best not to get the windows as much as possible just to keep from anybody blowing up, because that home possibly anybody on the camera. Why was my camera spazzing?
Camera is acting really strange and it doesn't look like he's doing anything to it. He finally fixes it and then this weird thing happens that he catches on camera. It's hard to tell if it's just one of his friends or a real ghost, but since the camera goes out of focus in a weird way, I think it might be paranormal. TikToker Casey Rab isn't alone. Security footage shows something super creepy near the stairs. Watch the dark corner, a big figure seems to pop out from under it. Casey said in her video that the dark corner is another set of stairs leading to a lower level of the house. What is that? Definitely it looks like a person to me. Another weird thing in the video is the movement and reflection on the left. I'm not sure if it's glass or a mirror, but something is moving and flickering and then it disappears. Are these two things related? If that's not a ghost, it's an intruder. Either way, I think she should get out of there. Scratching noises coming from the basement would scare anyone. Some people would call for help, but others would grab their phone to record whatever's down there. That's what two roommates did after one heard noises in a hidden crawl space.
It could have been anything though.
Nah, I was scared, man. I heard noises. Fine, move this way.
Feel scary cat, dude. It could have been rats or whatever. What about if we got a whole bunch of rats?
The one who didn't hear the noise was brave, but the other one was scared.
Are you going down there?
Hell no.
There's a light right there, dude. You go down there while I record.
No way was he going down into the creepy basement crawl space after hearing those creepy sounds. So his roommate volunteered to go.
Like, the light right there, the string. It's around here somewhere.
Open the lights.
Hold up. I can't reach. Can't reach. I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here.
He looked around in the dark and then he saw the scariest thing of his life.
Oh shit! Fast that!
At 1 minute and 27 seconds, you can barely see a shadow figure standing up to greet him. He's screaming and the video ends before we see if he escapes. The title of the video says the man saw a ghost hiding in his basement, but I'm not so sure. Something as scary is definitely down there, but think about it. Why would there be a chair right under the crawl space entrance unless someone has been using it to climb in?
I think I gotta step on that chair. There's a chair right here.
I don't think it's a ghost haunting the basement. I think it's a really scary stranger encounter caught on video. Anyway, that's my take. What do you think of this strange sighting? YouTuber Maddie Ann thinks she sees something walking around her backyard, so she grabs a camera and a powerful flashlight to record it. By the time she gets outside, it's gone. She starts scanning the yard with her light to see if it will move again. She finds a weird misshapen shadow peeking out from behind a tree for a second before disappearing. The shadow doesn't look like it's the right size for a human and the head is bald and shaped oddly. What's really weird is that the camera can't see any features. If it were a person, you'd see more details in the light. The camera can even pick up the brown color of the tree, so you'd think a person behind it would show some color too. Instead, Maddie Ann walks past a creature with a blank face. I don't think it's one of her friends. I guess it could be someone wearing a costume with black mesh over their face. This YouTuber works in an office building with a reputation for being haunted, so he waits until nighttime to start recording a video. At 3 a.m., the lights go out randomly. Look closely, and you'll see a shadowy figure dart across a doorway. A little later, the speaker in the next room turns on by itself and plays a spooky melody. Watch his reaction and tell me if you think he's acting surprised or if this really happened on its own.
I think you can time it or something.
No, I can't freaking time it.
Just when things are getting back to normal, the lights go out again, and this time, if you look closely, you'll see a figure with long hair standing in the doorway. This group of friends decides to go to an old middle school that's rumored to be haunted. The building was recently abandoned and it's still in pretty good shape, so there's not much to say until they get to one part of the school that's really dark and moldy. The group still feels safe in numbers and bravely walks through a bunch of musty hallways. They don't see anything weird, but when they watch the video later on YouTube, someone points out a possible shadow figure in the distance. I personally think it could just be stacked stuff, but I can kind of see the faint outline of a shadow that's about the size of a child. The more I watch it, the more I can see its legs and head. Let me know if you agree or if you think I'm looking too much into it. This mysterious footage was captured by videographer Daniel Hobbit in 1989 and shared on YouTube. He was invited to a haunted house by a scared couple who lived there. Hobbit captured the strange, shadowy figure in one corner of the room.
Video in the home of a very frightened couple, convinced they were living with a disturbed.
While moving the camera, he also caught it in the mirror.
Hobbit even caught the apparition reflected in a mirror. This shot persuades many top researchers that we are witnessing a real.
According to the channel, the family moved out of the house soon after. The footage has convinced some YouTubers of paranormal activity, and others have even experienced something similar. Since it was recorded on VHS at a time when CGI would have been rare, I'm convinced this is real paranormal activity captured on camera. This house guest is called Eternal and was published by Jojo Owens in February 2022. Jojo explains that he, his wife, and some guests saw a shadow-like movement in the living room out of the corner of their eyes. So when Owens heard a noise in the back room one night while his wife was sleeping, he set up his phone camera to record. This is what he caught. A tall, shadowy figure moving across a doorway at the end of the room. After seeing this, Owens grabs his phone to investigate but found nothing. There wasn't anything in the room that could have cast the shadow. One commenter suggested that someone might be squatting in the Owens home, but Owens said this has been happening for 3 years. So who does the shadow belong to? This crazy video is going around of a guy storming the stage at a doctor's conference. He's accusing this doctor of sexually assaulting his wife years ago. He starts yelling at the doctor and even slaps him.
Why can you touch my wife? 7 years ago in New York. Don't be a
People in the audience are freaking out and calling for security. The video is from a conference in Baltimore, Maryland, and it shows a guy jumping on stage and screaming at the doctor.
7 years ago, you touched my wife in New York. Don't be a This is in Brazil, I kill you. You lucky this is America. Because this is in Brazil, I kill you.
Security.
You can call security and police, I don't give a Now you know. 7 years I'm waiting for this. 7 years.
He calls the doctor a predator and threatens him.
My wife is suffering because you are a predator. And you know what you did. Don't be a Don't be a You know what you did. You touched my wife. It's the best day of her life. When she became a doctor, you are
The doctor seems to be laughing at him, which is even worse.
Laugh one more time. Laugh one more time. Laugh one more time. Stop. This is for you two. This is for you girls. Because this like to touch women. He said, do you know what he said? He said, now I can and grab my wife.
The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists released a statement saying they dealt with a security issue at the conference. They said they followed their security rules and the police got involved. They apologized to anyone who was upset by what happened.
Now you don't have a man to us because you are you nothing. You nothing. You know half of a man. You
not the place, not the time.
The police talked to the doctor who was assaulted, but he didn't want to press charges. Both the guy and his wife were kicked out of the conference. The doctor hasn't been named or charged with anything yet.
Oh, there's somebody up that lives upstairs too. Come on. Put it upstairs? Yeah. Goddamn. Police department!
So on September 26th, the cops got a call about someone shooting in the neighborhood. They looked around but couldn't find any evidence of shots. Then they noticed the building was on fire. Turns out there were families living there.
Right down the street from the shot spotter. It's in the flame. We need CFD out here.
61
We just forced entry into 61B. Oh shit! Hey, you guys, the roof's caving in! It's not safe. The roof is caving in already. Hey, get out, Brandon!
Brandon!
Hey, start getting the neighbors out.
Where's Brandon? Brandon, where you at?
The brave cops made sure everyone got out safely. They checked the building to make sure no one was trapped inside.
Is there anybody else? She said just the dog. Dog's out.
The smoke was getting really bad, and an old lady who lived downstairs was having trouble breathing. Luckily, she was okay after getting some help.
Is there people that live upstairs? Anybody live upstairs? Hey, Joey, there's somebody up that lives upstairs too. Come on. Put it upstairs? Yeah. Goddamn. Police department! Come on, the house is on fire. Let's go. Hurry up!
Let me get my brother.
Quickly, let's go. Let's go.
193, the bottom should be clear.
Quick, let's go. Let's go.
I had to wake him up.
Let's go. Out. Come on.
I'm coming, buddy.
You're good. What's his name?
Sean.
Sean, let's go. Come on, man.
Oh, God damn it.
Come on, man. Just go. Go. I gotta get my fingers on, boy. Come on. Is there anybody else inside? Is there anybody else inside? The dog?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, dear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's just get away from it, okay? 193. I got one person out back. Is there anybody else? She said just the dog. Come on. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Is there anybody live upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Is there anybody else inside of there? No. Hey. 193 at the bottom should be clear. Let's go! Let's go!
I had to wake him up.
Please! Go out! Come on! Please! Is anybody in here? Get out! The house! How many people? Get out! The house is on fire! Come on, let's go!
Hey, son.
Yeah.
You got my lockbox here?
No, dude, you gotta leave it. The other side's already caving in. Is it? Hey, buddy, is there anybody else in there but you and your mom? No. Come on, bud. Come on. He's the only one. We'll get you something to put on. Watch your step. Come here. Come on. He's getting one female out up top. She coming? Female and his kids out. They should all be out.
How many is out? Is there anybody else in there?
I need you to get away from the house.
We need everybody out.
I'll bring the seat over to you, okay? You need my help? Did we clear out this side? That side. Come here. Come back here. They're gonna. Come back here.
We're gonna bring some
I got the shoes on, man. I'm a diabetic.
Okay, well, if it blows up and blows your legs off,
then I'm dead.
You want me to get you a seat?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you a seat. Come on.
Hold on, man. I got to take the time.
The cops and firefighters did an amazing job putting out the fire and making sure everyone was safe. In March 2024, Chicago rapper Fat Drench went live on social media and told his followers he was about to do a drive-by on someone.
We don't look KT.
But the stream cut out right after that. Just a few minutes later, he went live again, and this time, things were wild.
We did low. Hey, yeah, no, so it needs to BB. And they have on no mask.
Drench was panting, dripping with sweat, and waving his gun around, claiming he'd just taken someone out in a drive-by. He even showed off the gun magazine, counting the 6 bullets he'd fired.
My shit only got 6 bullets.
On July 21st, 2024, in the North Lincoln neighborhood, someone was caught on camera walking around a house near 29th and Merrill. The guy just walked right through the yard, the front door, and garage of the house. It's really creepy and makes you wonder what his intentions were. An e-scooter hit someone and it was bad news. A woman on an e-scooter was going way too fast on the sidewalk and crashed into a 65-year-old man. He fell hard and hit his head on the concrete. The woman took off after the accident. The cops are looking for her.
Donnie Kim suffered a traumatic brain injury and died at the hospital.
I don't think this person riding along on a scooter realized that she killed a person.
This isn't the first time an e-scooter has caused problems. You see them speeding through traffic and running red lights. People are scared to walk around because of these things. Even a famous actress died after getting hit by an e-scooter a few years ago. Injuries from e-scooters have been going up a lot. People are saying these e-scooters are causing a lot of trouble in cities all over the country.
I almost got killed twice. You have the electric bikes, you have scooters, and they're going on the sidewalks now.
You're not supposed to be on the sidewalk.
If they run into me, I'm a goner.
This video looks like something from a movie. A factory in Melbourne just exploded and the fire is huge. You can see the firefighters standing back, but they're brave and went right into the action to try and put out the fire. Being a firefighter is no easy job. It takes a lot of courage and dedication to do what they do. They put themselves in danger to keep others safe. Carol Levin's show, Cruel and Unusual, highlights the mistreatment of people in jail. One particularly difficult story to watch involves a pregnant woman who was arrested without cause and then handcuffed to a hospital bed while in labor. The incident began with a shoplifting case that led police to the couple's home.
The reality was a man purchased gift cards at an online site and used them to buy a snowblower. He wasn't the thief. He wasn't part of any shoplifting ring. And next thing you know, police are kicking down his door.
When the police arrived, they gave the couple a little time to respond.
27 seconds, and the police were kicking in the door to this home looking for a snowblower.
We were so scared. My husband started shouting and told me, call the 911, call the 911.
I grab the gun and I look. From the window, I see a guy in civilian clothes. Looks very angry.
Believing that strangers were breaking in, the man fired a warning shot. The police returned fire, but fortunately, no one was hurt.
Beth, come out of the house with your hands up. This is a stupid search warrant for a snowblower. Come on with your hands up and give us a snowblower and we're good.
Guys, you're police?
Yes.
What the f***'s going on?
Well, you're shooting at us. I'm scared shitless, dude.
Because you broke in my house.
No, we had a search warrant like we said. Okay?
Search warrant for what?
The snowblower, dude, in the garage.
The man was arrested and the woman was taken into custody while she's on labor.
I don't know what I did, why I'm here.
Why Sarah was taken into custody is unexplainable. She's on the phone with 911 and cooking dinner.
She was detained for 36 hours while authorities decided whether to charge her or release her.
They held her for the entire 36 hours, even though she was in labor and she is shackled to her bed.
Although the woman posed no threat, she was illegally shackled to the hospital bed, which violates laws protecting pregnant women.
Minnesota passed a law, it went into effect in 2015, that law enforcement shall not shackle a pregnant woman unless there are some very specific exemptions.
After Sarah gave birth to a healthy baby, the charges against the man were dropped. However, the ordeal was extremely traumatic for the family. The woman is now suing the police for violating her rights. It's been a challenging time for them.
They're sitting at home a few weeks from having their first baby, and that gets blown up. The house gets ransacked after the raid, so, all their preparations to bring this baby home are wrecked. They end up having to stay in a motel because the house is so damaged. This was extremely traumatic and tough on this family.
This video is crazy. It happened in Rio Grande City, Texas. A guy with a pizza box shows up at someone's house and starts knocking on the door. If you watch closely, you'll see he's holding a gun under the pizza box. When the young man opens the door, the guy pulls out the gun and points it at him. The young man tries to grab the gun, but he can't. The bad guy chases him inside. Then two more guys show up. One of them has zip ties. The police caught one of the bad guys, but the other two got away. Luckily, the young man is okay. There were a lot of cops there after this happened, but they only caught one guy. It's a good idea to have a security camera near home to prevent things like this from happening. Road rage is scary, especially if you're the one it's happening to. This couple was driving and saw a red car in front of them. A guy got out and walked over to their car, looking really angry. It's not clear what happened earlier, but he was definitely mad at them. He even tried to open their car door, but they stayed calm and tried to call the police. As soon as they were about to call, the guy ran back to his car as he's been chased by police. It's like instant karma. So in January, this woman in Houston was walking home and saw these two sketchy dudes following her. She got freaked out and tried to book it to her apartment, but it was too late. They pulled a gun on her, but she wasn't going to go down without a fight. She kicked and screamed and even tried to snatch her keys back. She was outnumbered and in serious danger, but she chased them all the way to the parking lot and stood between them and her car. They ended up just taking her keys and running off. On February 21st, 2015, a car stopped outside someone's house. A bunch of guys got out and tried to break into the house. They were definitely up to no good. They even grabbed tools from their car to try and pry open the metal door. They tried really hard, but the door wouldn't budge. Little did they know they were being recorded by a security camera. When they realized someone might see them, they all ran back to their car and drove away. On June 12, 2019, 7 armed robbers showed up at a house in South Africa, busted through the front door and rushed in to silence the residents before they could call the cops. They had a solid plan and plenty of time to grab whatever they wanted, facing almost no resistance. I mean, who's gonna stand up to a gang of armed guys? In just over 10 minutes, they swiped jewelry, laptops, and even some big TVs. When they were done looting, their getaway was as smooth as their entrance. Lately, social media's been blowing up with videos claiming to show security personnel chatting with people who aren't there. Check out this one from the TikTok account Paranormal Ghost Spooky.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
You see a security guard on a monitor acting like he's talking to someone invisible.
Dispatch to 329.
After a few seconds, a woman's voice from the control room asks him who he's talking to. He says it's a lady named Miss Abigail, who he saw walking by the door, and that she's there to see Mr. Griffin.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a elderly lady. I saw her walking by the door, and she said she's looking for Mr. Griffin. Her name is Miss Abigail.
Then the control room officer tells him that the woman he's talking to actually passed away 2 years ago. Confused, the guard asks if they can see her, and the voice says, no, there's nobody in front of you at all.
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
That's when the guard's whole vibe shifts, and he bolts from the scene.
This is the Seattle Police. Subjects inside. Come out with your hands up and nothing in them.
On August 25, 2023, the Seattle Police Department got a call about a burglary that was happening right then. When they got there, they found an adult woman hiding inside the house. Because it was an emergency and they were worried about the woman's safety, the police went inside to rescue her.
Hands! Union 1, we got one coming out.
Walk towards me. Over here. Keep walking.
I got hands.
I got 40. Back behind me, behind me, behind me, behind me. Keep walking. Keep walking over here. Keep walking. Stop. Turn around. Hey, hands.
Yep.
Go.
Move it.
They arrested 3 people who were trying to break into the house.
This is the Seattle Police Department. We'll be conducting a building search. If you're in here, make yourself known. We will be using a canine. It will find you and it may bite you. No response? Okay. Canine, do you want to step up for point? Yep. All right. On the back, guys.
What's up?
Light switch.
Yep.
Cover that hole.
Light switch.
Nope. Switch.
Watch up.
I'm in here. Sheriff's office. I'm in here.
All right.
Show us your hands. Show us your hands. Over there. You got bit.
I'm good.
Get out Jack, you got hands?
Okay, hands up. I'm coming out with my hands up.
Hands up. Stand up. Stand up. Turn around.
Seattle Police Department, let me see your hands right now. Come out very, very slowly. Stand up. Get homeowner out.
Sir, I'm not
Come
trying,
here.
I'm not trying to
Let me see your hands.
I'm not trying
Come
to
here.
anybody either. I was just caught with the wrong people at the wrong time.
I do not care. Step out here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. Though.
Come here. Keep walking.
I don't have any weapons or anything.
Keep walking.
Where
do you want to take this? Right here. Turn around.
The police took the 3 suspects to jail. This dashcam video shows a crazy road rage incident. A guy was walking back to his car when another guy pepper sprayed him. The first guy pulled out a gun and shot at the other guy. It's not clear how it ended, but hopefully no one got hurt. So in 2016, this guy in Kenya was coming home from work, and he had no idea it was being followed by a bunch of bad guys.
This is his parking spot. The gate closes, but the two men on a motorbike sneak behind him, brandishing pistols.
These guys snuck into his house through the gate while he was trying to get in and took him hostage. His family was inside, completely clueless. When the door opened, they thought he was coming in.
Gangsters enter the house as the other two keep guard on the outside. The gangsters take away anything that looks valuable.
They were all on the floor, terrified. The bad guys robbed the place for a while, and even the guard outside tried to stop them, but he got shot in the leg.
Killed. They wanted money, but he only had 7,000 shillings in his wallet, so they forced him to his bedroom where
There was this crazy incident where a chimpanzee was going wild. People called the police, and when they got there, this woman was screaming at them to shoot the chimp, like she was really serious about it.
Now, there's a secondary fence under the patio. Yeah, this one is, but... Oh. Buddy? Alright, I'm gonna try to get in for a shot. Hey, is there somebody there? Okay, are you safe? I need you to shoot him. Okay.
One of the officers, probably thinking he had no other choice, shot the chimp, and sadly the chimp didn't make it. It was a really tragic situation. Nobody wanted this to happen, but sometimes things just go wrong.
He's down. 32-42. Shots fired. We need the ambulance in immediately.
Dude, check this out. This driver was heading home late one night when he got stopped at a red light. Out of nowhere, these three guys come running up to a car and just hop right in. Can you believe it? The driver was so shocked he couldn't even do anything. Always lock your doors, man. You never know who's out there. If you get carjacked, stay calm, do what they say, and try to get away as soon as you can. Call the cops as soon as it's safe. Anyway, these guys in the video got out of the car after they dropped it off. Crazy stuff. This dashcam video shows two cars getting into a fight on the road. They were racing each other, and when they finally stopped at a traffic light, the drivers got out of their cars and started yelling at each other. One of the guys grabbed a baseball bat from his trunk and chased the other guy. He even broke the other guy's car side mirror and tried to hit his friend with a bat. It's not clear what happened next. Check this out, man. A bunch of cops busted into this house where some really bad guys were hiding out. They stormed in, guns drawn, and got everyone inside. They even filmed the whole thing. They found a bunch of stolen stuff too. Cops use all kinds of ways to track down criminals. They watch cameras, talk to people who know about the bad guys, and even use fancy technology to find them. Once they catch them, they arrest them and take them to jail. If they're guilty, they might go to court and get locked up. Luckily, these guys got caught before they could hurt anyone else. Check this out. The San Diego cops released this video from their body cams where they are dealing with this guy who's accused of some serious stuff. Apparently, they got a call about a sexual assault, and when they show up, this dude pulls out a knife, like a real one, and he's all like, "Shoot me, shoot me."
Hey, drop the cane. 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 Ma'am, stand back. Stand back. That's okay. He's about to get tased if he doesn't drop the cane. Just drop it. Drop the cane. We got a call you're hitting somebody with that. That's the call we got. So drop it and tell us your side of the story or you're going to be under arrest.
I'm not dropping.
Drop the cane. There you go. Turn around. Right now you're being detained. You understand that? Yes, you are. Hey,
I'm not being detained. I'm not being detained. Help me.
Don't do it. Now you're under arrest. Don't do it. Oh, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Stay lethal. Stay lethal.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
So the cops, being shops, they use a taser on him and he drops the knife. But this guy's not done yet. He starts running away and the cops are chasing him.
You're under arrest. Go taser.
Again, covering now for South Meadowbrook.
I lost him here on the screen.
Go taser. Yep.
Stop! Stop reaching! Stop reaching! He's reaching.
Then things get really tense. The guy pulls out his phone and the cops think it's a gun. I mean, who wouldn't, right? So they shoot at him, but luckily they miss.
That's a gun?
After a while, they finally catch up to him and arrest him. Turns out he wasn't that badly hurt, just a few scratches.
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! It's going for a taser!
Let go!
Give me a fucking hand. Give me a hand. Give me a fucking hand. You're under arrest. Give me a fucking hand. Take his hand. Hey, I'm gonna keep head control. We're gonna keep here. You're gonna mount your leg right here. Start pulling him out. Yeah, that one fits. All right. Got it.
But he's in big trouble now. They're charging him with assault, and he's locked up in jail. It was a nightmare. A husband and wife scuba diver got lost at sea after strong currents pulled them away from their boat. It was like something from the movie.
I
I did not want to be afraid of diving, so I intentionally did not watch that movie, and then we ended up living it.
For almost 40 hours, they were floating in the ocean, fighting waves in bad weather.
We're frustrated, we're tired, we're dying of thirst, but we're not going to give up. So we kept swimming as best we could, and we saw the plane.
Then a miracle happened. The Coast Guard found them and saved them.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a light flashing through the window at us very frantically.
After this scary experience, most people wouldn't want to go diving again, but not Kim and Nathan.
We're anxious and ready to go.
A month later, they went on a guided dive in Florida. The captain gave them a safety briefing and they got ready to face their fears.
In the event you guys find yourself separated at any point in time, you're going to follow the lost buddy procedure. When it's safe to do so, I'll come pick you up.
But there's always a little bit of hesitation, a little nervousness every time we do a dive.
They also wore a special GPS device and put out a dive flag to warn other boats.
With me, sometimes I feel like I'm invincible. You know, you always think like that happens to somebody else, not to me. And so I do know, like, when we went missing and as soon as the boat was completely out of sight, I remember thinking inside, oh no, this is how movies start. Not good movies. So thankfully, you know, thank God our movie's gonna be great.
When they went underwater, they saw a bunch of sharks. Kim was so brave, she even pet one. After their dive, they waited for the boat to pick them up.
The diving was great, but then sitting on the surface of the water again, just floating, I did not like that. It's like that took me back to a very bad moment, and it's like, yep, I'm done with this. I get back on the boat. I don't want to do this anymore.
Now, the makers are thankful they could go diving again and do what they love.
I just wanted to conquer that fear. Fear does not have to overpower you.
I think this made us stronger as a couple and individually. I don't know. I mean, that's definitely another bond that, you know, you can't break.
So this video is from back in 2014 and it's pretty wild. Check this out. A dude on a motorcycle is doing a jump, right? And guess what? A drone flies right into him, mid-air. It's a total crash and both the bike and the drone go tumbling down. The drone guy picks up his broken toy. He sees the biker lying on the ground, looking a bit banged up. But you know what's crazy? The drone guy just starts laughing like it's no big deal. Seems like the biker wasn't too badly hurt. So this video from 2015 shows the drone trying to land, but it's super windy. The drone's trying to make a turn when bam, an old guy pops out from nowhere and gets hit. It's scary, but hopefully he's okay. The drone is totally wrecked though. I wonder if it even works anymore after that crash. This next creepy video was posted on the TikTok account Balls Pit. Check out what it shows. The footage features Jose, a co-worker of the uploader, trying to move a big reel. Supposedly, Jose asked a random guy he never met before to help him out, but when Jose turned to thank the guy, he realized no one was there. Confused, he asked his foreman where the helper went. The foreman then took Jose to a room with photos of past and present employees on the wall. Jose looked through the pictures and soon spotted Alan Lopez, a guy who had died in a trucking accident 8 years earlier. After the original clip went viral, the uploader made a follow-up video addressing some theories that maybe the reel was pushed by someone who quickly jumped out of the frame.
Absolutely no way that nobody could have pushed it in. Even if they try to push it in, it's physically impossible to be able to jump out the shot that quick.
To clear things up, the uploader showed a wider camera angle, pointing out that it wouldn't be possible to push the reel without being caught on camera.
There's Jose. There's the reel. Nobody's there pushing it. How is it possible? How can someone...
Naturally, this incident has sparked a lot of curiosity in the paranormal community, and people online are still debating what the video really shows. So what do you think? Does the footage on Jose's story sound legit? Or is there another explanation for this strange situation? I'd love to hear your theories down below. So this drone video is like something out of a movie. There's a little bear cub just chilling on someone's porch like it owns the place, and this drone starts buzzing around, and the bear's all, hey, what's up with that? The drone's basically like, get lost, and the bear has to go. It runs down the stairs and hides behind a tree, but the drone's still on its tail. The bear is so annoyed it climbs the hill and tries to hide again, but the drone keeps following it. Eventually, the bear just gives up and runs away. So this one night, things were pretty quiet in this parking lot. Then out of nowhere, a bunch of Russian gang guys show up and start causing trouble. They picked out this one sedan and went to work on it. If your car gets stolen, man, call the cops right away. Tell them everything you know, let your insurance company know, and maybe even change your locks and stuff. Anyway, after they stole this car, these Russian guys just took off. So this video is from Russia and it's pretty funny. There's this guy walking on a frozen road and he sees a drone flying overhead. He freaks out and hides under his coat. The drone follows him and he starts running around looking for somewhere to hide. He even pretends to shoot at the drone. When he picks up a rock, the drone finally backs off. It's like something out of a movie. Posted on Reddit by user PrestigiousFood804, this next video might show some paranormal activity happening in a remote pub in northern England. Take a look. Watching it again, you'll see that not long into the clip, a glass suddenly falls off the bench and shatters on the floor. There isn't much info provided with the video, but some sharp-eyed viewers have picked up on something fishy. If you check the timestamp in the top left corner, it jumps from 14:04:29 to 14:04:39, right when the glass falls off the countertop. So it looks like this incident might not be from a restless spirit after all, but rather a cheeky prankster trying to pull one over on the paranormal community. These drivers were just having a normal day when things took a crazy turn. These criminals came up to the car and started attacking the people inside. They stole whatever they could find and then ran off. Unfortunately, the robbers got away.
Yeah, you were going too fast. Can I get your insurance and your... Okay, can you get out? Oh my God. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
So after the guy hit her car, she tried to get his insurance information, but he just ignored her and left. She was really upset about it and she started crying. The damage to her car was bad, like really bad. It looked like the guy had completely wrecked it.
Get away from me! I didn't fucking you! No, I didn't!
It's a chill night in Florida and the cops get a call about some crazy lady who's been calling 911 like a lot. Turns out her name's Ebony and she's freaking out because her ex-boyfriend stole her dogs.
Do you need medical attention? No. She's advising no meds.
The cops show up at her place and she's just losing it. She's yelling at them, throwing rocks, the whole 9 yards.
We're here. So how can we help you?
I don't need your shit. I need you to go get my dogs. No, you're not? Okay. Thank you.
Hold on a second.
No.
I want to explain something to you real quick, all right?
Hey.
So you calling 911 like the way you did?
I copy.
I reported my dogs. If you're not gonna get my dogs, get the f off my property.
I need to explain something to you.
I don't need you to explain.
You calling us the way you are?
If you want to explain something to me,
offense.
Can you pass? Can you pass the test?
Pass what test?
Can you pass the test?
I can pass any test, yes. What test are you trying to have me pass?
I'm sorry. Get off my property. You're not gonna get my dogs. Get the f off my property. Mine was stolen. I pay Nappy's vet bill.
I can explain some options for you.
I don't want options. I want my f***ing dog.
Yeah, I'm the shit super. Stop wasting my time in our resources.
Shithead,
Stop wasting our calling 911.
Don't gang up on somebody else, you racist.
If you call again, you're gonna go to jail.
You work for me, you
for you.
This is what the you do. You're a civil hell.
Got
Get
it.
the out of here. Get off my yard. Go post up. Go waste your time sitting somewhere else.
You're wasting my time right now by 911 over and over again.
Over and over and over. You don't work for dispatch, you fat. You sit in a yard. Shut the up.
The cops are trying to keep their cool, but Ebony is not having it. She's slamming doors, cursing them out, you name it.
It's not misuse, you dumb. My dog is gone. That I paid $3 grand for. He's gone.
Well, we
So you.
Look up
You're not worth a. You're not worth a. Get off my property.
Look up the source.
Get the out.
Look up the source.
You and you. Get the off. You think you're so hot because you're man on my property? Get the out, you. Go each other.
Hope you find your.
Each other.
Have a good night.
Go.
Good luck finding your dog.
You.
You throw rocks? You throw rocks at us? Yeah.
I'm throwing rocks in my yard.
Come here, throw rocks.
I didn't throw rocks. Get away from me! I didn't throw rocks at you!
You did.
No, I didn't! I threw rocks in my yard!
Damn! Stop resisting.
Ow! I threw rocks in my yard!
Stop resisting.
Ow!
Got one.
No, look where the rocks went!
Stop resisting now! You're under arrest!
It's a total mess. Eventually, they manage to calm her down enough to cuff her and take her to jail. But even in the back of the cop car, she's still going off on them.
Oh my god, my mom is gonna hate me! My mom is gonna hate me! I just finished school! My mom is gonna hate me! You know it, you racist! Tell her, are you? You drove me here just fine. Get that on camera. You know that's wrong! Like, I'm trying to have a good future!
When they get to the jail, she's charged with assault on a cop, abusing the 911 system, and resisting arrest. And guess what? She's still causing trouble even in jail. It's like she can't help herself. So yeah, that's the story of Ebony Romanek, the woman who made the cops' night a whole lot more interesting. Imagine being on vacation and seeing a huge elephant just strolling through a flooded river. That's what happened in India. People were like, whoa, that's not normal, and started filming. The video went crazy online. Luckily, the elephant seemed pretty chill.
on here? People are getting into the Copa America through the ventilation system? What is going on here?
The Copa America final between Argentina and Colombia was delayed for over an hour because a bunch of people without tickets tried to crash the stadium. There's a video of people climbing through air vents and over fences to get inside before the game started.
What is going on here? What the heck? People are still climbing. It's like 9 p.m. here. People are climbing the fence. I don't know if they have tickets. I think more people are going there. I don't know. But people are just climbing it. What is going on?
You know, a home invasion isn't always about robbery. Sometimes people just burst in because they're nuts. This guy learned that the hard way when he accidentally let a woman in who was clearly losing it.
Lady, get out of my house.
I'm not.
You're.
I'm not.
Oh God, dude. Get out of my house.
I'm sorry, but
She was rambling about cleaning fees and stuff and even grabbed his bag, but when her husband showed up to get her, things got really weird.
It's a fake picture. It's a fake picture. You want it, you can have it.
he got it and it's broken.
She was seeing things, thinking a picture frame was her photo, and the craziest part? She didn't even want the frame when he offered it to her. It was so bad, her husband was crying.
I know it's fake. I know it's fake. Honey.
You'd think criminals would try to hide their faces when they rob people, right? But these Russian guys were totally the opposite. They actually filmed themselves pointing guns at their victims and stealing their stuff. The victims had no choice but to give up. Then the gang jumped in their car and took off with all the loot. It's late at night in Ohio and someone gets rear-ended by a drunk driver. The driver follows the suspect to a gas station and calls the cops. When the police show up, they find this woman, Antoinette, who's clearly not in the best shape. She's slurring her words, stumbling around, and seems completely oblivious to the situation.
Hello. Can you roll down all the way?
I'm scared now.
No, nothing to be scared about, okay?
They all talk about roll the window down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a report of an accident in Lyndhurst involving your vehicle. We're trying to see what's going on. Did somebody hit you or you hit somebody or? Okay.
Somebody probably hit me.
Somebody probably hit you? Okay.
Listen, I was just trying to go home.
Okay. All right. Do you have an ID on you?
I got an ID.
Okay. Let me see your ID, please.
Yeah.
All right, we're just trying to figure out what happened here.
I wish I could tell you too, but I know I was still doing my normal thing, and they went their normal way. What they do, call?
Yeah.
They just literally just hit my foot. I think, I don't know. That was like a little. That's crazy, man.
So you don't even know who hit who?
I know something, but it's crazy because I said I didn't hit nobody, man.
Then how'd you get damage on your car?
My car been damaged all my life, baby.
The cops give her a bunch of tests to see if she's drunk, and it's pretty obvious she is. She's failing all of them, and she even starts giggling at one point.
Which one need me to do?
All right, so I need you to dispel for me that you haven't had any alcoholic beverages tonight. We're going to do a few tests, okay?
Which one to do that crazy stuff?
I'm not sure what you mean by crazy stuff. We're going to start out pretty simple, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Can you recite from the letter D as in David to the letter T as in Tom without singing and without skipping any letters for me?
Is this really, like, serious?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You counted it backwards. Come on, hit me one more time, man.
Last time I'm going to explain and demonstrate, okay?
Oh my God.
Thumb tip to fingertip, just like this. Watch and listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that 2 times for me.
You said 4, 4, 2 times. See, you playing with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, start that over. Because you ain't say don't look at you.
I've told you that many times. Look at my
I'm
fingertip.
gonna look at you.
Up here.
Now, hold on. You don't understand, I'm gonna look at him. He's handsome and stuff. All right, let me stop.
Right here.
Serious.
Right up here. You gotta keep looking at my
I
fingertips.
just did that too. I'm so sorry.
It's like she thinks it's all a big joke.
You know who you talking to. You looking real hard.
But you're looking all over the place instead of at my fingertips.
All right, let's get it right.
I'm trying to finish this up.
Hold on, let's get it right now. Tell me that I cannot look at you. I'm so sorry.
They eventually arrest her and find a bunch of empty wine bottles in her car.
Continue that look.
We're done with all this stuff here. This is the last thing we do.
My
No,
baby.
we're not doing this.
Are you serious
Yeah.
right now?
Last opportunity to prove to me you have no alcohol in your system. So that's no.
I'm finna break the down around this. What did I do for real?
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for OVI.
What?
She's facing some serious charges now, including drunk driving, hit and run, and refusing to take a breath test. It's a classic case of someone making a really bad decision and paying the price. So this video is from Weld County, Colorado, and it's pretty intense. A huge hayfield got set on fire by a thunderstorm and it was spreading fast. But this brave farmer named Derek decided to take action. He used his tractor to plow a big trench through the field, which helped stop the fire from spreading. It's a risky thing to do, but Derek did it, and he saved a lot of land. The firefighters were really impressed with him. It's a great story about someone who went above and beyond to help out in a crisis. TikToker Brandown Caster claims that when his dad was younger, he played with a Ouija board, and ever since, he feels like he's being followed. He says he's had some paranormal experiences before, but never managed to catch anything on camera. Until now. In the video, we see the dad getting out of bed, apparently alerted by a sound coming from another room. Check out what he spots on the other side of the door. As he scans the dark room, he notices a creepy face peeking at him from around the corner, but when he looks around, there's no one there. He quickly pans the camera around the room, then tries to head back to the safety of his bedroom. The video cuts off right then, leaving us with a bunch of unanswered questions. It definitely serves as a reminder about the potential dangers of messing with Ouija boards. So this video is from 2015 and it's pretty weird. This guy named Jacob caught this woman on his porch doing strange things. She was trying to hit his drone with a stick and a plush ice pack, but it didn't work. Then she swung her purse around, but she didn't throw it. She just put it on and started walking around. After a while, she got on her bike and rode away, clumsily. It's like she was on a mission, but we don't know what she was up to. Who knows if she ever came back. So this drone operator thought it would be funny to mess with some kangaroos, but those kangaroos weren't having it. One of them smacked the drone out of the sky in seconds. It's like they were saying, hey, leave us alone. I wonder if the drone guy was able to find his broken toy.
sunsets, the bridges, great people on the deck. Yeah. That's what happens.
Not that day.
Not that day.
This video is brutal. A 73-year-old man was brutally attacked by 7 people in Tacoma. He got a bad concussion and lost a kidney. It happened on July 31st at Titlow Beach.
It was my 73rd birthday.
The guy was just taking a picture of a medical examiner's van when these people jumped him.
All I recall is 2 big eyes looking at me midair, and the next thing I knew I was on the ground. It was just bang. All I remember is this body coming at me.
They beat him up until he was unconscious and then just left him there.
I got my head kicked, and 6 times, I think it was. I had a huge mass on the back of my head, and then I had an imprint of a sole of a shoe on my side, and I ended up losing my left kidney out of it.
The police are looking for the people who did this. They think the woman might have thought the guy was taking a picture of her.
None of those people who assaulted him, did they render any medical aid? Doesn't appear any of them called 911 on behalf of the victim that was laying here on the ground.
There are good pictures of her with tattoos on her arms and a young man who left with her.
There could have been a huge misunderstanding, which we think it might have been, or if there is something a little bit more egregious, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Neighbors in the area have been asking for more police because there's been a lot of crime here. In June, someone shot bullets into a woman's house.
I was fearful of how close it was, but I had no idea that it penetrated our house.
Then someone put up dolls hanging from nooses.
You're basically on your own down here.
The guy who was attacked wants the city to bring back park rangers.
They've got rent-a-cops now. They have no authority to do anything.
He's scared now and is still recovering. He wants to see these people arrested. The police are hoping someone will come forward and help identify the suspects. The guy's medical bills are over $150,000, but he doesn't want any money. He just wants help finding the people who hurt him. This guy was sleeping peacefully when he heard some noise outside. He looked out his window and saw these cops pinning 2 guys down in the middle of the road. Turns out the cops had been chasing these guys for a while. Police chases are super dangerous, man. The cars go really fast and the criminals can do crazy stuff to get away. It's risky for everyone involved. When cops catch someone in a chase, they arrest them and charge them with running from the police. If they did something bad before that, they might get charged for that too. In this video, the cops put the criminals in the back of their car, and that's about it. It's Christmas Eve and a woman runs over a kid and just drives off. Can you believe it? She actually got out of her car and blamed the kid for jumping in front of her. When she saw people gathering, she panicked and took off. The cops are on the hunt for her and they eventually found her.
Hello? I gotta go get this kid's mom. I have to go get this kid's mom. He just ran right out in front of my truck.
Shut your truck up. Step out of the truck. Anybody else in the truck?
No, it's just me. I've got to go get this kid's mom, dude.
You're not supposed to leave this scene with a crowd.
He told me to go get his mom.
Okay, step out of the truck.
God damn it.
Drop it.
He told me to go get his mom. Okay, what the Stop. Oh my God. Do not move. Okay. He told me to go get his mom. What is happening? Stop moving. What?
She tried to say she was looking for the kid's mom, but that was a total lie. The mom was at home near where she hit the kid. It was like she was trying to get away with it.
Guys, he told me to go get his mom.
Delta 18, we're 10-4. We got 1 white female detained.
Is there anything on you gonna hurt me? No. He told me to go get his mom. I'm like, well, I'm scared. The kid just ran right out in front of my truck. I'm supposed to go get his mom. Stop moving around. Kid ran right out in front of my car, and I'm supposed to go get his mom. Here, walk this way with me.
No, PDFE's 197.
The cops weren't buying any of her excuses. They arrested her right there. The kid's parents were devastated. Their little boy had a bad leg injury and was in the hospital. And the woman who hit him was just trying to avoid taking responsibility. It was a terrible situation.
Is that your brother? All right, listen, he's going to be fine, okay? He's going to the best hospital, one of the best hospitals in South Florida. He's fine. He's going to be good, okay? Okay. All right, Mom. I'm just going to get a statement from you of where you were, what happened, and what went on, okay? So can you raise your right hand for me, please?
The woman's husband was also shocked and upset. He couldn't understand why she would do something like that and then try to cover it up. It was a complete mess.
No phone or nothing. I'm even supposed to be driving the van. It's my boss's work van.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
I ran all the way over here. One of the cops said that they stopped her right down the street here, so I don't know why she didn't stop. I don't know what.
Yeah, so
I mean, right, nothing but trouble for me, man.
All right, take a breath. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
So, yeah, she hit a kid in the preserve.
Yeah, that's where we live.
Obviously left. And I stopped her here. And then her excuse was that they told her to go get the child's mom.
Oh my God!
I'm not
Who
buying
lives
it.
in the neighborhood? No, absolutely.
Yeah, of course not. She's saying that.
He obviously lives right there by our house.
So I asked her to get out of the van. She was reluctant to. She started digging around her wallet, so I started to take her out, and she got a little froggy. I mean, she's not hurt. You know,
The woman was charged with hit and run, reckless driving, and driving with an expired license. She's in big trouble now, and she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions. So these cars are stopped at a red light, right? And then this Russian mafia guy starts going crazy. He attacks the people in this SUV and then goes back to his Mercedes, but guess what? The guy he hit earlier comes back and they start fighting. Road rage is a big deal, man. It can cause accidents, make things worse, and even put people in danger. To avoid it, stay cool, be patient, don't drive like a jerk, and try to stay away from angry drivers. Anyway, the video ends with a guy recording the fight and driving away. If you're gonna do something stupid like spray paint a train, don't film it and don't hurt people. This guy was doing just that when a security guard came over. The guard didn't even get a chance to say anything before the guy sprayed him in the face with paint. Like, dude, just run away if you're gonna get caught. Why hurt someone? Sometimes clashes between police and protesters veer towards the absurd rather than the dangerous. Such was the case on February 11th in Miami, where police faced off against a group of activists protesting Miami Commissioner Joe Carollo. This former mayor, who has a history of domestic battery charges, was less than welcome at the unveiling of a new dog and cat walkway. Hence the protesters dressed as chickens, handing out wife-beater shirts, emblazoned with Carollo's face. The footage kicks off with police officers attempting to reason with the protesters, but their arguments lack substance. Essentially, they claim the demonstration is disruptive and needs to relocate. They ban the inflammatory shirts and instruct the chicken-clad protesters to move to a different park area.
You're disruptive, right? You gotta get off the park. You're not permitted to be doing that. You can't be disruptive in here, so you're not permitted to be doing that. You don't. You're be disruptive. We're watching you guys. We're watching what you guys are doing.
What are we doing? We're not yelling. We're not playing anything. They're just holding a sign. It's a risque sign.
Don't tell me what I'm seeing. They're making little chicken club noises, dancing, putting their butt near people here. They're being disruptive.
It's called freedom of speech.
No, but you can not back yourself up dancing into people that you don't even know. No. They are. No, I know you're not. You're not dressed up. Right? So I'm just letting you know, though. Just have them outside over there. You guys can do what you want over there, but not here. That's fair enough. That's as easy as
what if they behave and they don't make the chicken?
They're not behaving. No, that's already done.
That chance is already gone.
That chance is already gone. All you have to do is just stand there.
So we don't get a warning?
No, there's no warning. This is the last, and it's done. Yeah, just go stand over.
Initially, the chickens and their allies comply when an officer singles them out. However, the scene escalates as the police declares the scene obstructed, repeatedly ordering the protesters away.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
So are you refusing to leave? I'm not refusing. Okay.
Okay, listen. You're gonna follow me, all right? This is the way we're gonna do it, because we're not trying to ruin your day. But you gotta understand, it's not gonna happen.
Don't listen.
Go in front of me. You too. Come on.
What? Me? What?
You're with them. You know, I never said anything.
Can I get one of the doggies?
No. Go this way. Listen, just go this way. Very simple. Walk that way. Walk that way. I'm gonna give you 2 commands to go that way. But you're obstructing my scene right now, and I will arrest you. Get out of here. That way. Listen to me. Go that way. He doesn't listen. Failure to obey. You need to go that way. All right?
As an officer advances, we witness a chicken being handcuffed for re-entering the restricted zone to distribute shirts. 31-year-old Morgan Gianola is told he should have followed instructions. While being escorted away, Gianola claims his chicken mask impairs his breathing, prompting its removal and subsequent search. For several minutes, the two bicker about the validity of the arrest, even as officers awkwardly help Gianola shed his costume so he fits better in the squad car. Ultimately, Gianola was charged with resisting an officer without warning, trespass after warning, and disorderly conduct, charges that were later dropped. The whole encounter underscores how encounters between police and activists can sometimes become more comical than truly confrontational. A fiery crash on Ventura Boulevard at the intersection of Balboa claimed the life of a teenage passenger early this morning.
Hey, is anyone else in the car? Get up back off the street, sir! Get off the street! What? They said there's a third person.
The incident unfolded after officers spotted a Toyota traveling without headlights. Officers initiated a verbal stop, but the teenage driver fled at high speed. Police did not pursue the vehicle. Tragically, the driver lost control and collided with a traffic light. While heroic LAPD officers used batons and fire extinguishers to rescue two teenage girls from the burning car, a third passenger succumbed to their injuries at the scene. The investigation revealed the car, reported stolen by the driver's family members the previous night, was being driven by a 14-year-old without a license. The driver and an 18-year-old passenger are currently hospitalized in stable condition. Police are working to identify the deceased victim, also believed to be a teenager. Thankfully, no officers were injured in the incident. This devastating crash underscores the dangers of reckless driving and operating a vehicle without a license.
Young kids do unwise things. We all know that. It is absolutely not worth paying for your life with that. You know, there are some families that are going to be suffering as a result of this. It's absolutely terrible. It's a rainy night, it's a slick night, and we have people trying to drive away from the police thinking that they're in trouble, far bigger trouble than they are. And it's just tragic.
Send ambulance right away.
On May 31st, 2021, a tragedy unfolded on the roads of Onalaska. An officer spotted a southbound motorcycle speeding and observed the rider, a 33-year-old man, briefly enter the northbound lane to access a parking lot before exiting onto another street. The officer initiated a stop, approaching the motorcycle and requesting the rider to pull over.
Pull over! Stop or not? We're holding here at Oak South.
The rider initially slowed down, appearing ready to comply, but then abruptly accelerated to dangerous speed, exceeding 100 miles per hour after rounding a curve. Judging the situation as too risky for a chase, the officer opted not to pursue. Unfortunately, moments later, the officer witnessed the motorcycle collide with a vehicle driven by a 50-year-old woman who was waiting to turn left.
Oak South and Donkey. He's not moving. Christ, man, are you okay? .305, I got Tri-State right behind me. He is not moving. Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay?
The impact ejected the motorcyclist, who was pronounced dead at the scene. The injured woman was transported to a local hospital.
Just happened. Yeah, we heard we saw you. Okay. .305, I'm gonna need some extra units down here to close this off.
This incident highlights the dangers of excessive speeding and the importance of responsible driving. The Jefferson Hotel's reputation as a paranormal hotspot is well deserved, and I believe it's truly haunted. Need more convincing? The hotel's own YouTube channel recently shared a chilling piece of security footage. Keep your eyes glued to the left-hand wall towards the middle of the hallway.
You're gonna see something peer out right there, and then go down.
A ghostly apparition seems to materialize, peeking out before sinking back into the wall. Watch it again, it's undeniable. This eerie sighting occurred around 4 in the morning. The hotel manager confirmed that no guests were staying on that floor, and a thorough view of the night's footage reveals no humans entering the room. So, what could this be? In my opinion, that's the unmistakable head and shoulders of a true spectral visitor. A man was found deceased in his Compton, California home following an apartment dog attack. Authorities report the man was caring for 13 dogs believed to be pit bulls at the time of the incident. The man's girlfriend, unable to reach him, went to check on his well-being and discovered the body.
And it was discovered that as our victim was in the backyard apparently feeding them, it sounds like they attacked him and ultimately he succumbed to his injuries.
While the specific circumstances surrounding the attack remain unclear, authorities are investigating the incident further. The future of the deceased dogs is still under determination. Losing a child, especially a vulnerable 1-year-old, is a parent's worst nightmare. The story of little Tinley Sage West, who was asleep in her parents' SUV when it was stolen, it's easy to understand how carjackers focused on a quick escape might overlook a child in the back seat. Thankfully, the story has a heartwarming ending. Watch the moment the abandoned car is discovered, with little Tinley still nestled safely in her car seat. As the officer gently checks on the child, a wave of relief washes over you, even if she cries. The most important thing is that she's unharmed and will soon be reunited with her parents. Unfortunately, carjackings involving children are becoming worryingly common. This incident underscores the need for parents to be even more cautious and aware of their surroundings. Let this serve as a reminder to always double-check your vehicle and prioritize the safety of your precious little ones. A firefighter's chilling image has ignited a wave of speculation surrounding a strange, translucent figure captured in the photo's background. Shared on the Paranormal Things Facebook page, the image depicts a firefighter beside a truck, seemingly unaware of the ghostly presence nearby. According to the firefighter, the photo was taken after the fire was extinguished, and his colleague was standing alone at the time. Unsettlingly, the mysterious figure resembles a former crew member who tragically passed away from cancer. The firefighter who submitted the photo wrote, "I'm a firefighter and we were on scene. This was taken when the fire was out and nobody can explain it." The image has sparked heated debate, with some convinced the figure is the spirit of their fallen comrade. Others seek rational explanations for the phenomenon. The firefighter maintains the photo's authenticity, stating that it's standard post-scene procedure to take pictures, and that other firefighters can vouch for this. Whether a trick of the light or a glimpse into the supernatural, the photo raises intriguing questions and reminds us of the unexplained mysteries that may exist around us. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.